All praises, glory, and honor to the Most High, the owner, creator, and possessor of all things. Forever live his anointed, beloved Son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. Another honor and humility. Melchizedek Ministries. I'm your brother Malaki Maccabee. To my left, I got my faithful brethren.
Nehemiah Ben Israel reporting for duty, son. Show him the gun line, boss.
Show him the gun line, boss. All good. Y'all see the topic we got up on the table. We got lecture recap on the war in heaven. For y'all that don't know, we had an esteemed brethren that came through, an elder that came through on the Shabbat and gave a PowerPoint presentation about the war in heaven and whatnot. And what we wanted to do was get on here and do a little recapping and go over a few things. I'm pretty sure you heard some things that had you like, what? You feel me? Like we all was. But one thing I did do was invite a whole bunch of brothers down, you know what I'm saying, to come down here and ask questions. Shout out to my Ak Jehezekiel, you know what I'm saying? He came on down, asked a few questions. He didn't come to find out a revelation Jehezy had a decade ago, and what the elder was talking about was right on point when it came down to the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? That actually blew my mind. I was like, wow, okay. But they still had some things they disagreed about. You feel me? So that's one thing I did do was invite brothers down, because whoever you are, you know what I'm saying, if you sit down in this seat and claim that you some type of teacher in Israel, you should be ready to take you some questions. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing to throw the elder up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? He a good brother. I say a good brother, very hospitable. The time he welcomed me into his home or whatnot, and that's what I really want to do, is just return the same type of hospitality, the hospitality that Abraham, our forefather, had. You could even skip past his tent without him, you know what I'm saying, bathers, you know, getting a few things going. So, I mean, that's what that was all about. And then sometimes we allow, you know, certain people to come on the platform to challenge us to think, to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you airtight in your belief, man, because that's the one thing, you feel me? If iron sharpen iron, that's because it clashes. And really that's about brethren or sisters trying each other, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to the doctrine, to make each other sharper, to make each other better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure you heard a few things, seen a few things that was like, hold on, what? You feel me? So we here just to give our official stance on a few things. But shout out to the elder and his family. You feel me? They had an excellent time. They were well received. You know what I'm saying? And even took some, you know what I'm saying, took a few questions from the crowd, a few questions from online. That was cool. You know, he got a little emotional too. You know what I'm saying? I peeped that as well, but that's expected because it wasn't just him. Other people got emotional from what I'm hearing, whispering or whatnot. You feel me? So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to give our understanding on a few things. Also, we're going to read out of the Dead Sea Scrolls, the prophecy, the last day prophecy of Melchizedek. You feel me? And the one thing I ain't here to do is defend anybody, period. Like, right. If you are who you say you are, your work should follow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't here to say, like, you Mally, do you think he a prophet? That ain't my job, ain't to tell you if I think this man a prophet or not, yay or nay. You understand? If he is who he say he is, what his work should follow. That's what that's all about. You know what I'm saying? What I can tell you though, based off, because I actually been reading the ancient mysteries of Melchizedek on and off about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I just recently met the brother, but on and off for about 10 years. And, you know, some of the knowledge that I actually acquired out of the book and then put into application, I mean, we got results. You feel me? When it come down to the invoking the presence of the Most High or the divine attributes of his holy name and whatnot. Yeah, we got results. We got healing testimonies and casting out of devils. You feel me? And if anybody want to see it, it ain't no problem. Just email it. Go to the description box, send the email. I have Nehemiah forward all them deals out to you. It ain't no problem. We got stat sheets and everything. Diseases healed, and you know what I'm saying, demons cast out and all that. You feel me? So it ain't like You know what I'm saying? But have I ever seen that brother do something? Nah, I haven't. I haven't. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to invoking the presence of the Most High and them divine attributes, do you see my sister Aniyah on here right now, the healing prayers, the truth? You know what I'm saying? I can testify to that. And when it come down to invoking the presence of the Most High, the divine attributes of his name, I learned all that out of Nabi book. You feel me? So that ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Just as of lately, as of the end of June this year, you know what I'm saying? It just was more like a, you know what I'm saying, certain people around me, and I shouted them out not that long ago. They actually challenged me, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Certain things are supposed to be following those that believe. And I'm like, oh, all right, what y'all saying? Like, if y'all know anything about me, I love a challenge. So what y'all saying? You know what I'm saying? Bang. And you know, it pushed me to go hard. Really hard. You feel me? So like I said, I ain't here to defend the elder, but I got mad love for him. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? If he is who we say he is, then his work should follow. Have I learned anything from the elder? Of course. It's specifically them divine attributes of the name Yod Hey Wav Hey, and all the healing attributes and different attributes, praise attributes that are attached to his name. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you nothing that I just read. I ain't telling you nothing that theory. I'm telling you something that we've put into action around here and got results. And again, if anybody want to pull my card on that and say, well, all right, well, send that to me then. Hit the email. Go to the email right here in the description link. You know what I'm saying? Send an email. Say, I want to see the testimonies. All right. I want to see the testimonies. And I will have Nehemiah send you date. You feel me? I'll send you the exact testimony. We got stat sheets and all that. They go on to you again. My son is living proof. Had doctor's mind blown away. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, it ain't because of me, y'all. I'm just your brother. But all praise glory now to the Most High. You know, I'm here to tell you that the Most High not only real, he reigns and he rules. You feel me? And it ain't nothing that, you know what I'm saying, we can't do as long as we keep our temples pure. You feel me? And in full faith, it'll get done. But to sit back and try to, you know, he's a prophet and he's the last, this and that, I ain't here to do all that. That ain't my job. Once again, his work should follow him. But we're going to clear up a few misconceptions that y'all may have heard, you know what I'm saying? And look, it ain't nothing that the elder don't know, you know what I'm saying? I talked to him quite a few, and yeah, we got disagreements. Like everybody got disagreements. You feel me? But that don't mean I don't allow the disagreements to have me, you know what I'm saying, come out with a spirit of hatred or mockery, because on the real, especially in these last days, you need to watch who you put your mouth on. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you talking about, man, because you never know if the Most High is with the brother or sister. You feel me? Scriptures say the Most High is against that backbiting tongue and that tail bearing and that sowing of discord and all that. Watch your mouth, because if you talking bad about somebody that the Most High done sealed and filled, then you could be signing your own death certificate and not even know it. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I did like about the elder when they asked him, Nee, about was Ben Ami the Messiah, right? He stepped up and was like, look, I ain't here to talk bad about him. You dig? But one thing he did say was what? Yahushua HaMashiach is the Messiah.
Yeah, did you understand?
You know what I'm saying?
Did I answer your question?
Did I answer your question?
See, I ain't speaking bad of no man.
I ain't speaking bad of no man. That's what we got to get to, even if we do disagree.
That's what you said. I'm not gonna run back and tell somebody.
Yeah. We got to get to that point. You understand? And then know the difference, y'all, between entertainment, you know what I'm saying, and someone that's really out here feeding the flock of the Almighty. Because people talk, you know, you're going to get that. That's part of it. People talk, people slander, people like to make jokes and have people laughing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But know the difference between those that out here really doing some work and those that's just entertaining. You feel me? Then ask yourself, those that's mocking, are they out here healing, casting out devils? Or are they out here setting up healing communities and all that, getting land? Like, what are they doing? You feel me? Ask yourself that, and then be like, okay, because even when they ask the Messiah, are you he, or should we look for another? You know what he said? He said, go tell John the Baptist the things you see and hear. Now, the dead are raised. The poor have the gospel preached to them. And many other things he said. I'm paraphrasing. He said, and blessed is he who's not offended in me. So he replied with the work. If you got any doubt about what we do over here, just look at work. And again, if you want to see some testimonies as of lately, I'm talking as of from the end of June this year to a couple days ago. To a couple days ago, hit the email and type in, I want to see proof. You understand, y'all? We got stat sheets and we got testimonies from everybody else's mouth about what it is. And again, it ain't no props to me. I'm just your brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just your brother. You dig? But the power of the Most High is real. The power, the name of the Most High is powerful. You understand? I'm here to tell you that I can testify to that. I'm not just saying something I just read in the book, like, dang, it do say that in that book. I'm talking about what has been read and has been believed and put into practice. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you want to see, pull my card. So I don't believe nothing you saying. All right, go to the description box, email, I want to see proof, and you'll have it. And you had it. You know what I'm saying? And look, and with more coming. That's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, we got to get out of this so-called Negro moment just because we run into somebody we disagree with. So you be all right. Like what person you done bumped into in life, period, you didn't agree with on everything? You feel me? Newsflash, y'all, this ain't the kingdom of heaven yet. All right, it's saying Isaiah 52, we all gonna be on one accord in that day. You feel me? And that's just what it is, man. It's just what it is, and that's what we got to get to. We got to get up out of the Negro moments and get out of that, you know what I'm saying, that whole, I just told her draws off so-and-so, and like, you really ain't doing that, because one thing you could be doing is putting your mouth on somebody that the Most High has anointed. You know what I'm saying? And in doing that, you could be blaspheming the set apart spirit, y'all, and there ain't no forgiveness of that in this world or the world to come. So I don't speak against men. You know what I'm saying? I have in the past, you know what I'm saying? But as of lately, I'm talking about going back a good 6 months, I don't speak on men. I don't argue with nobody either. You know what I'm saying? I'm about doing what the Most High called us to do. Sister Alicia Edwards on her. You know what I'm saying? She says, I'm a true believer and witness. Hey, all praise to the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High. We just your brothers and sisters around here. We vessels that the Most High is using in these latter days. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you done heard some crazy stuff you ain't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. So it's all good. All praise and glory now to the Most High. Long live the King. I'm doing class on Zoom. My sister group views. Yeah, long live the King of Kings, Master of Masters. And like I say, man, like him or love him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, that's something that you got to take it up with yourself. Am I here to tell you, y'all, we just was graced with the final prophet in these last hours.
Oh, thank you, Malaki.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I'm not here to do none of that. What is y'all saying? I invited the elder down. Come on down. You know what I'm saying? We need to hear more about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Since we are banging with spiritual wickedness in high places, go over to war in heaven. You know what I'm saying? But see, I already knew, because I know the doctrine from the other side. So I know that certain people was going to be offended and use it as a, you know what I'm saying? Look, you need to be thanking me. I gave you something to eat. You ain't did nothing. I gave you something to talk about. That's it. You know what I'm saying? What you think? I'm ashamed or something? Like something about to stop it, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is you're gonna have people that you're gonna be in disagreements with. At first, y'all. At first, it was Mally being seduced by the one West and the army of Israel and Mahara Call. What happened with that? What happened with that? And Mahara Call still my brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking.
Still out here, right?
Yeah, he's still here working in a school.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't that long ago they was trying to accuse him of some sexual immorality with some children. Why is he allowed to work in a school? You know what I'm saying? Stop it, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a big riff about Mahal. Oh, that monkey man, he done came down here and flipped Mally and got niggas believing the one West, all this extra, and that fizzled out like a dud on the 4th of July. All right. Nah, just an elder that's been around close to 50 years. Yeah, come on down, rap. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't do nothing but show me hospitality when I finally met him. I've been reading this book for years, but finally met the elder. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. Come on down then. I want to return the favor. And any brother that's local, you feel me? I told you, brothers, come on down. You know what I'm saying? Come on down and ask them questions. It's all good. Come right. You know what I'm saying? And come with your hard questions.
Right.
I didn't say just ask questions. Come with them hard questions. How many of y'all showed up? How many of y'all showed up? You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all sat back behind that phone, that computer, you feel me, and just was milly mouthing, running your mouth? He got his head covered. He got on a hexagram or whatnot. I thought the scriptures say judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. You see? Yeah, ain't no hiding around here. Whatever I didn't have, whatever that I didn't came across, any type of understanding or whatever, I always shared it with the brothers. I just shared some with these brothers right before we went live. Like, brother, here, look at it. Y'all took pictures. You know what I'm saying? He took pictures of what it is I was showing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't this thing ain't of me.
It ain't no secret.
There ain't nobody. This ain't no 33-degree secrecy of masonry and all this extra. Like, come on, man, we got to get past it. You dig? Stop believing the sorcery. And again, if you really want to measure what's going on, just look at the work. What work is getting done? And when I say work, I'm talking about what the Messiah commanded us to do. What did he command us to do? He told us to cast out devils, heal the sick, and many other things. That he and these signs shall follow those that believe.
Who said that?
Messiah said that.
Okay.
Not him that was here the other day.
No.
Not him that was here the other day. He may have quoted it, but Messiah said it over 2,000 years ago. That's who we a disciple of. Yeah, Shiloh Williams. This is about, we just doing a recap. You know what I'm saying? We just doing a recap of because I'm pretty sure everybody heard some things that had you like, huh? You dig? And then again, y'all, if I've been solid with y'all for all these years, I'm speaking mainly to my brothers and sisters that's local here that know me. If I've been solid with y'all for well over 10 years, 12 years, man, give your brother the honor of a phone call before you start running your mouth. You dig? If I've been honorable with you and solid with you for all these years, you understand? And the work speak for itself. You feel me? Sabbath in and Sabbath out several times a week for well over a decade. If it speak for itself and not bragging, because I ain't got nothing to brag about. You understand? But you can be real when somebody been solid with you, right? Huh? It ain't too much you got. It ain't too much you really got to say about the Hebrew other than, you know, that he came off kind of bold at one time, or dang, you know, that Hebrew may have yelled a little taste behind that, or, you know, we may have a little personal something going on or whatnot, but I've been solid with you for the most part all these years, and ain't did nothing but try to build you up and be there for you and been there to answer the phone at 3 o'clock when you in a heated battle about some scripture in the morning. Huh? Now, been there, I got a question. I can't call you and ask you no question about no scripture. You call me. And I've been there. Again, y'all not bragging. It's all glory to the Most High. That's all it's about over here. I don't take credit for nothing, man.
You better not.
I don't take credit for nothing. You feel me? All I'm saying is this: if I've been net solid, why y'all calling everybody else and not me? Why everybody else get a call about what's going on, but not Maccabee? And I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Consistently. So that's what it is, man. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna share this real quick. Man, I missed the list of the books at the elder. All right, we'll post them out. I got you. Like once, how about he never opened the Bible not once, like once. He went over he had some scriptures up on the actual screen. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 14, other scriptures, the Dead Sea Scrolls and all that. You know what I'm saying? Either you caught it or you didn't. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. If y'all got any questions, like if you want to ask, like, dang, okay, well, dang, Mally, do you believe that?
Right.
Go ahead and ask it. Man, look, I'm an open book, man. I ain't had nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can. Of course you can, bro. This is Yakana Eliezer for y'all that don't understand.
Y'all recognize my voice. Yeah. But I'm gonna ask you a question anyway.
Go ahead.
Are we following this brother?
No, we follow Hamashiach, Yahushua.
Okay.
He said, I am the good shepherd.
Okay.
I am the way, I'm the truth, I'm the life. No man come to the Father but by me. What I did was simply invite a brother down and show him some hospitable behavior, how we supposed to be, like our father Abraham,
Right.
through the gates of St. Louis. And no, I didn't run him out of town. Like the testimony being for so many years of anybody that came down here that believed something different.
Yeah. I remember those.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember those years.
The whole thing was we ran somebody out of town. No, I didn't run him out of town. No, he didn't run him out of town. He did same with Mahara Call from Army of Israel. Shout out to that brother too.
Yeah.
No, we didn't run him out of town. You know what I'm saying? We were hospitable to the brother. Or we are hospitable to him. I mean, and we argue a lot with him.
Right.
We argue a lot with him. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean he's not a brethren. So no, we don't follow. We only follow Hamashiach Yahushua. You feel me? Because his sacrifice was the one that was accepted by the Almighty in the heavens before the mercy seat. I don't plead the blood of the elder that was here yesterday or the day before. No. You understand? Do I respect him? Of course. He's an elder in Israel. Much love. Salute. Do I agree with everything he said? No. And come on, I believe I've been solid enough all these years, you understand, for y'all to understand that. Simply invited the brother down, man. Come on down and express yourself. That's what it's about. You feel
That's
me?
my only question, my brother.
Okay, any other questions? Anybody got any?
That's my only question.
Anybody got any questions you can ask? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Let's just say some things were hard to understand. I understand. I know. A lot of things are hard to be understood. Love, why let him come before your congregation? He could have been so misleading. Easy. The whole thing is there's nobody in this earth that you totally agree with or don't agree with. And that's a way to tighten and make sure your doctrine is airtight. You feel me? You can't be afraid to examine and try, you feel me, what it is you believe. That should always be on the table. You know what I'm saying? You should always be your 2 Timothy 2:15. You know what I'm saying? Your doctrine should always be on the table and ready to compare it with, you know what I'm saying, somebody else's. How else is Israel supposed to at least come together and reason together if we're not even willing to, you know what I'm saying, come on down and chop it up? Chop it up. Of course, brother, go ahead.
This Nehemiah, y'all. Listen, I want y'all to understand to that question that was asked. I want y'all to understand from the old school of thought that we was in, the old places that we dwelled, while journeying through our journey here in St. Louis. Listen, we done had Yahweh being Yahweh in front of our camp assembly. We done had Egyptologists in front of our assembly. We done had non-messianics. You know what I'm saying? We had other schools of thought in front of our assembly. And a debate discussion format in some places. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something new in the earth that we did. This is what we do.
Right.
And like the brother saying, listen, you should be able to listen to it, hear it, then judge the matter.
Yeah.
Go back and do the research and see how tight you are. You walk in the door looking for something to be wrong, and you missed the whole presentation.
Yeah.
You missed the whole presentation.
Would you say that's what you're looking for? You looking for something to be wrong because on the real, it's really a certain mindset somebody already has towards you. Shout out to Hosea Ben Israel in this deal. Shout out to Hosea Ben Israel. He was in the building. You feel me? On the Shabbat. And yeah, of course, you heard some things that you was going to rattle you or try you. You understand? Some things are put out there to what? To get you to think. All right? Everything that we say on this channel, all y'all don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Certain things come out, you be like, I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? For instance, our sister Bina believed chicken is defiled. You ain't supposed to eat chicken. A lot of y'all still turn the bone gristle out of that chicken.
Why we'll chew the gristle?
You know what I'm saying? But is that not still our sister? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some people believe in flat earth. Some people believe in a globe. And you know what I'm saying? So we got to stop acting like, you know what I'm saying, everything that you hear, you're going to agree with. You understand? There's different levels to it. Yeah, you're going to hear certain things that try your understanding. You feel me? But my old job wasn't to run him out of town. You dig? Now we're gonna be hospitable. You dig? We're gonna come in the same spirit our forefather Abraham came in, man.
That's right.
You see, that's all it's about, man. Go ye and learn what that means. That way, no doubt. All right, what you got, Hot? Bring it up.
What you just 2 Timothy 2:15.
What it say, Hot?
That's for the question. You know what I'm saying? How we go bring this man in front of the assembly, or whatever the case may be. We when all mayhem break loose and the internet cuts off or whatever, we're not what you have then. So the scripture says this, 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Yeah. And just lambing back off what Mally was saying and my brother Nehemiah, you know, we listen to what the brothers say, you know what I mean? And then if something like we don't agree with, I said to a couple of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? That's off. You know what I'm saying? Like a $3 bill.
But you're like, what?
You know, I ain't never read something. I ain't never read nothing like that. But then I remember, you know, that just because I haven't read it somewhere or whatever the case may be doesn't mean it's not there. So I have to go back, you know what I mean, into the scriptures and look and study or whatever the case may be and examine the matter. Because again, you know, I come from the school of thought, you know what I mean? Attack! You know what I'm saying? Attack! And that's where it was. I was thrown head first into the Lions.
Man, look, I come out of it. You already know, boy.
That's
like
first
me,
time meeting us, he was in the Lions.
Yeah, he got thrown in the bull ring. So
he sat down at the curb like,
as he showed up, but the brother showed right back up the next day. Y'all and I showed right back up the next day. We was at the guard. He had a wheelbarrow and was up like, oh,
boy, put in super late.
Yeah. And I ain't going nowhere. Yahweh's on.
Yeah. So look, it's good. The whole thing is that we've been solid with y'all for all these years. So at least afford us the honor of a call or at least some type of video to be like, you know what I'm saying? Dang, that's what they teach. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all, like again, y'all, they thought it was the One West AOI brother at first. At first, he was doing the flipping. You know what I'm saying?
Joseph the daddy.
Yeah,
Have you taught that since he been here?
Nah,
for the record.
I think he probably one video or two, but it's
still. Have you taught that?
No, have I taught?
No.
Have y'all ever heard me say Joseph is the biological father of the Messiah? You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever heard me say that, you know what I'm saying? Throw a 7 up in
or
the chat.
Reincarnation. Have you taught that?
Have I ever taught Joseph is Christ's father, Messiah father? If I've taught that, throw a 7 up in the chat. Look at what I'm saying. No, hell no. Look at Andre. Come on, man. So how? What's the flipping? Well, see, the problem is brothers start being hospitable. You feel me? And brotherly, the brothers that may look at things different.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what all of it was about. And in that, y'all, came the problem, came the whispering and the backbiting and all that. Now, the elder that was here, he actually believed in the virgin birth. And he believed in keeping the commandments and all that. You dig?
So now what?
All right. That's right, your show. I got a song. Joseph, not the father. You niggas just weak in faith, son. Not a harbor. You ain't got the faith. The spirit shadow Mary. That's what the scriptures say. There's no debate. We here to set the record straight. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, and that deal still bang out here. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It did, but that misunderstanding never stopped us from being brotherly with the brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It never stopped it. So even with the elder that came through, you gonna hear some crazy stuff, y'all. I come from a school to where they didn't, even though we claim we bang on certain things, you still let a elder come through that didn't believe in the Messiah. And off his own mouth on live radio said he ain't died for the nation. And said that he was raised by a prophet of God.
Uh-oh.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. I got the text messages in my phone still. Mally, I was raised by a prophet of God.
Uh-oh.
Dang, straight. I need to show y'all that before we leave.
Uh-oh.
I still got OG text messages in my phone.
Uh-oh.
Still. You see? And guess what? When he come around, everybody be hugging on him, and
he come in your house.
Yeah, come on, act like stop it. So that's the whole thing. It's like you looking for something to be something that it ain't. Yeah, I done stayed solid. These brothers done stayed solid over the years. You know what I'm saying? That one thing you can't say, it ain't been no diligence. You feel me? or that brothers done flipped. If we didn't change anything, we didn't change for the better.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We didn't change for the better, if anything. So what we gonna do? We gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share this real quick, and we gonna go over a few misconceptions. We're gonna deal with the so-called shield of David. We're gonna read out of the Dead Sea Scrolls, the last day prophecy. The last day prophecy of Melchizedek in the suit of Pegasus out the Dead Sea Scrolls.
John the Baptist's last prophet.
You know what I'm saying? John the Baptist being the last prophet, because that's something that was taught, but that's false. John the Baptist is the last prophet that prophesied about the coming of the Messiah in the flesh, but he was not the last prophet on earth. If that's the case, guess what you need to do? Get rid of the entire book of Revelations, because John the Revelator was not John the Baptist. You get rid of 1st and 2nd Peter. You understand? Because Peter prophesied about the heavens passing away with a great noise. The heavens pass away with a great noise, and the elements gonna melt with fervent heat. Get that going. You gotta get rid of Thessalonians. Paul prophesied about the coming of the Antichrist. You feel me? You get so much you got to get rid of. It's prophets after the Messiah died. It tell you that in the book of Corinthians. He put into the church first apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers. If there's false prophets in the last days, then there's prophets as well. Am I here to argue that man's a prophet? That ain't my job to argue. If he is who he says he is, then his work should prove it. Do I respect the elder all day? Yeah, learned a few things from him. You know what I'm saying? From reading his work over the years. Just recently met him a few months ago and invited him down to do a presentation. That's what the whole thing was about. All right. So it's all good. And then Baruch Yah about Petra being the place of safety. You know what's wild is we got a brother that down here locally that's been that was revealed to him over 10 years ago.
One of the elders. Yeah,
Jehezekiel. Shout out to Jehezekiel. He was here in the building.
Yeah.
So when Nabi put up on the board that Petra was about that was the wilderness, I look right over at Jay. He's like, boy.
I heard you say you shout that right.
Jay, I'm like, boy, Jay, he's been saying that as long as I've known him. You feel me? And many brothers around here mock that brother.
Yeah, he got blowback
and ridiculed him because then here he come a man he's never met before in his life saying the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? So at least, so even if I believe that or not, guess what that got me doing? Going back.
There's 2 witnesses.
Going back and researching the scriptures some more. To see if anything, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Maybe there is something to that. Maybe it's not. But one thing I'm going to do is search the matter out. That's what it's about, y'all. And about all the extra stuff, man. You feel me? Again, other than that, you just getting entertained by some men that's miserable. You know what I'm saying? Or some women that's miserable about something. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. Nehemiah, you got something you want to say up?
No, you said it all, man. My whole thing is that in Israel, listen, you got to be careful what spirit you entertain.
Yeah.
Because you will be that same spirit that would have killed the prophets. You're the same Israelite spirit in this earth today that would have said, crucify him. All the people saw Messiah. All the people saw him raise the dead. All the people saw him feed the multitude. All the people saw him heal the sick. And they still say, give us Barabbas. Be careful what spirit y'all in. You know what I'm talking about? Because even if it don't catch you by ear, when you hearing it, bro, you owe the matter of full listen, bro. The scriptures teaches us that we have to hear the whole matter, bro.
That's right.
So if you heard one thing that cut you wrong, he's off. Everything he said is wrong. He's off.
About to have an aneurysm.
Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Down, right.
Boy, like muscle convulsions. Somebody got their asthma pump. Turn on the humidor. Yeah. It's hot. All I'm saying is this, y'all. Yeah, I can't call the man who it is. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to ask me, perhaps half y'all got my number anyway. Just call me up. Half y'all done already called me up.
And ain't called Maccabee. Ain't that something?
Hey, boy,
got anything to say? Hey, I ain't been solid. I ain't been solid with y'all over these years.
But all I'm saying is this, y'all. Y'all would have been the same people. Not y'all in audience, but whoever could fit this shoe, they wear it. Do you realize that this is the same spirit of the people, right? That when we came and saw the mighty works of God firsthand. You saw the plagues of Egypt, and he dropped Egypt for you. Soon as you get to the other side of the river, of the Red Sea, you know what you do? You the Israelite spirit that built the golden calf. Check your spirit, Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, time will tell on every one of us. Is Malaki going to be solid till the casket drop? Guess what? The ticket is still out. His casket ain't dropped yet. Will Yak keep it till the casket drop? Guess what? The ticket is still out. Will Nehemiah keep it till the casket drop? Y'all better hope he do, because if y'all got to carry me, y'all going to need all 12 tribes. That's all I'm saying. So, ain't no 6 for me. Yeah. All I'm saying is this, y'all. Listen to the whole matter, y'all. Israel has done too much unrighteous judgment in its past. Go to the Apocrypha, look at Susanna. Look through the scriptures and you see unrighteousness done by appearance, by words. And look, you can even see the deeds, Israel, that you still won't believe. Remember that Lazarus said, listen, remember the rich man said, send Lazarus back from the dead. He said, man, they won't even believe one who rose from the dead. That's how stiff-necked Israel is. That they knew that seeing one from the dead, you still wouldn't believe.
Exactly.
So all I'm saying is just listen. If it don't sound good to you, can you go in scripture and find it wrong or right what he's saying? And then make your saying something. You know what I'm saying? So again, we're not sitting and saying we agree with everything. Listen, and I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying? Like our family Noah here, we got a lot of other family here local. Listen, there's a lot of brothers that fellowship here and at the other place, right? Who all don't believe the same thing.
Facts.
You can believe not to make stuff right with your brother, but you can have a heathen around. Right. You can have a non-believer sing at Passover, but you can't have your brother make amends. All I'm saying is, bro, y'all need to stop that. Listen to the whole matter and then yield righteous judgment. And if it's something you don't believe, then call somebody up. Ask, hey, man, can we go in the script? Can you show me what bro was talking about? Or can you see what I'm talking about in my solid and what I'm on? And that's how you reason together. So that's all I got to say.
No doubt. No doubt. I just finished sharing this with her. You got anything else you want to say, too, before we...
Yeah,
go ahead, brother. Handle your business. Y'all can now say yes.
Yes. Very shook in it.
I got bees in it. Shalom, family. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 20 and 21. And it says this right here. For the kingdom of Yahweh is not in word, but in power. What will ye? Shall I come unto you with a rod, or in love and in spirit of meekness? This ministry that we doing, that we all should be doing, you know what I'm saying? It's not just in fat mouth and saying this, that, and the third, but we should be showing the fruits, you know what I'm saying, within our own lives and also, you know what I'm saying, in other people's lives as well, you know. As a brother, you know, here in the STL, up under the order of MELCHIZEDEK, being at the Sears building and now here, you know, at a new location and whatnot, we all should be displaying, you know, the fruits of the spirit, and not with the whispering and the how you say, like
insinuating,
yeah. You know what I'm saying, certain wicked things. That right there is of Hashatan. That right there is of the devil. You know what I mean? Questions should be asked. Questions should be presented. But when one puts out questions in a how you say that word again? Insinuating.
Well, that was good.
Insinuating way. You know what I mean? To whereas it's wickedness. You know what I mean? It's we shouldn't be doing that. We just had a few lessons not too long ago regarding the backbiting and this and all that. And one more thing also, Israel, to you brothers, you know what I'm saying, to my brothers out here, you know what I'm saying, in St. Louis. There's a difference between y'all and us. Remember that. When you say y'all and us, there's a difference between that. It's called separation. And Hamashiach didn't like that. He did not like that. So for me, there's no difference. It's us. It ain't them over there. It ain't y'all. It's us. Remember that. And when you call somebody, you know what I'm saying, your elder, you shouldn't be talking bad about them, you know what I'm saying, just because you have some type of differences, or your elder brings out, you know what I'm saying, some points, you know what I'm saying, in your lifestyle that you should level up. All praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son.
That weed comment probably pissed a lot of people off too. Your boy told you, come out that puffer light spirit.
Yeah, it's what it is, man. Love you anyway. Shout out to all the haters. Shout out to all our enemies. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. It actually makes sure we performing at optimal levels. It's a good thing to have enemies sometimes, though. They keep you on your toes. Keep you on your toes. Keep you sharp. Shout out to all the sincere brothers and sisters that's been praying, that's been supporting. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do this thing without y'all. And all praises, glory, and honor to the Most High. We going to war with Iran or what, fam? Yeah, that's her. That's what I'm saying. There's real things going on out here in this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. So all good. Yeah, no doubt, Doc. I mean, hey, if you know of anything in the past or whatever, hey, it's what it is. The whole thing, that ain't my job ain't to defend the brother. If he is who we say he is, then his work should follow. If I am who I say I am, work should follow. Examine the work. That's the only way you can do it. If you real and what you claiming to be that, and what you speak don't come to pass, the scripture render you false. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if it does come to pass, and just because he don't pass your checklist, see, we think that whoever the Most High seeing, he gotta pass my little feelings and my emotional parameters and my little checklist. No, you better go reread that scripture. Moses couldn't even speak straight. Most High picked him, chose him. His brother Aaron and his sister Miriam rose up against him, and look what happened with that.
Yep.
Israel didn't like the fact that the Messiah was sent by the Most High. You see, that ain't turn out too good either, did it? They didn't like when Samuel used to rise up and go on his circuit every year judging. Dang, this nigga come again. Jeremiah, here he come again. They threw him in the hole. What I'm saying is, everybody that the Most High rise up to sin don't have to fit your little emotional barometer. You see, and again, I ain't here to tell you he is or he ain't. I mean, hey, if you claim you are, your work better follow, Jack, because you know Israel looking. You understand? Do I respect the brother? Of course. Have I learned some things from reading his work over the years? Of course. Such as invoking the presence of the Most High, using the divine attributes of the name Yod Hey Wah Hey, the different attributes that come with it, and ain't theoretical over here. Again, y'all, we got testimony. You feel me? If you think I'm lying, call my bluff. How about that? I'll just hit the description box and say, I want to see proof. I'll make sure it's in your inbox. You know what I'm saying? From other people, not from me. What other people done said. And it's not bragging, because I got to say that for the record. You feel me? It's humbling. It's exciting too, but it's humbling that the Most High would allow, you know what I'm saying, certain brothers and sisters in these last days, that he would use you as a vessel. You understand? And start doing works that we read about in the scriptures. Hallelujah, man. Hallelujah. Our Elohim not only lives, he reigns. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got testimony and all that. So for anybody out there talking bad against the name Yod Hey Wah Hey, Yahweh, talking bad, Yaki, talking bad about the Most High and his powerful name, you understand? I would tell you, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You understand? This ain't nothing to play around with. All right. So look, did you go ahead and send everything out?
Did you go ahead and send everything?
All right, Baruch, yeah, we'll try to talk on whatever. We'll talk on whatever the Most High has allowed us to speak on. You feel me? What's going on, my brother? Blessings. Good to see your face there, bro. Good to see your face there, bye.
Did you find a remote?
No, actually I did, bro. Look back there in the back.
TV remote?
No, it's the remote to the projector. All right. So it's all good, y'all. Let's go ahead and get her done. All praise, glory, now to the Most High. Let's pray on in real quick, and then let's go ahead and touch on a few of these things. It shouldn't even take us that long. We're gonna get on the bottom here. You know what I'm saying? All praises, all glory, all honor to the Almighty, the owner, creator, and possessor of all things.
Yeah. And before we pray on, family, I just want to say, Toda Rabah, all praises to the Most High for y'all arms and for y'all support, you know, to the worldwide family that's out there, you know what I'm saying? Without y'all, this would not be happening, you know what I'm saying? We got boots to the ground and whatnot, but we truly want to thank y'all, you know what I'm saying, for y'all arms and y'all supports and y'all prayers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We need y'all prayers, you know. So all praises for that, man.
No doubt. And, you know, a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that support, majority of it, it's 98, 99% of it, you know what I'm saying, come from outside of St. Louis. So that's something else you got to ask yourself. Why is that? Why is that? What you really think in your mind? You know what I'm saying? So once again, all praise to the Most High. We're going to get this prayer on real quick. The first topic we're going to touch on is the shield of David according to the scriptures. All right. And again, never throwing our elders. Brother's good brother. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we'll clear up a few things. So, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of people that's mumble mouth. And again, y'all, you know what I'm saying, if we've been solid with y'all over them years, at least to give us the honor of a phone call or email or something.
Right.
And there ain't no need for you to be commiserating behind the computer screen talking crazy about these brothers that labor day in and day out. You know what I'm saying?
Keyboard
to bring you this word. And then you over there tripping off entertainment. Because in the end, the other side is just entertaining you. You know what I'm saying? So let's get her done. All right, y'all. We're going to bring it. We're going to do the Most High's prayer in the Hebrew tongue, then in the English. And we're going to petition the throne of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh that he send down some healing. You know what I'm saying? For our nephew, Sammy Jr., for all of Israel that may be plagued in the mind, body, and spirit. And also that he send down his Ruach HaKodesh, his Holy Spirit, his mind, power, and essence to live in us forevermore. And let's go ahead and touch on a few of these topics. How we looking? Everybody good? All right, repeat after me. Abinu, Shabbat Shemayim, Yid Kadesh, Shimka, Tabo, Malkuteka, yeah, I say, Ratzonka, Kabashamayim, Cain, Baaret, Etlakim, Kukenu, Tainlanu, Hayom, Uslaklanu, Oh, Kataenu, Kamo, Shel Sokim, Gam, Anaknu, Lakotin, Lanu, Wa'al, Tabienu, Lide, Nisayon, Ki, Im, Kotsenu, Min Hara, Kilaka, Hamamlaka, Wahad Burak, Wahad Tiferet, Laomei, Olamim, Amen. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the mighty Yah, our Father in heaven. Holy is your name. May your kingdom come. And your will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our sins as we also have forgiven those who sinned against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the mighty Yah. Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh. Yahweh. Rofeka. Rofanu. Rain down a healing that is complete. A healing that is understood by Hashem, the Mashiach, Yahushua. Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh. Yahweh. Rofeka. Rofanu. Rain down a healing that is complete. A healing Bahashim. Hamashiach. Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod-Hey, Wad-Hey.
Yod-Hey,
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El-Elyon.
El-Elyon.
Rain down.
Rain down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power
Let your power
and your mind
and your mind
live
live
in us
in us
forever.
forever.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod-Hey, Wad-Hey.
Yod-Hey, Wad-Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El-Elyon.
El-Elyon.
Rain down.
Rain down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power
Let your power
and your mind
and your mind
live
live
in us
in us
forever.
forever.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
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 Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yahoo. Yeah. Real thing this. Yeah. All praises, all glory, all honor to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Owner, creator, and possessor of all things. Forever live his anointed beloved Son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. Another honor and humility, Melchizedek Ministries. Let's get it done. First thing we're going to touch on, y'all, is what's called the Shield of David according to the scriptures. Give me Psalms, the 3rd chapter real quick. All right. Give me Psalm, the 3rd chapter. First scripture we're going to go to is Psalm chapter 3. We're going to read 1 through 3. Psalm chapter 3, we're going to read 1 through 3. All praise, glory, and honor. Y'all, we just recapping. And again, this is never to, throw shade with the elder was bringing forth, but y'all know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Few people were confused. And which I'm going to say again, since we always kept it solid with you, we always been kept it solid with you. You know what I'm saying? And you understand what it is, then at least afford us a phone call. He said lock the door. At least afford us a phone call or whatchamacallit. I look for it probably maybe one of these bags or something, or maybe in the bag in the back. We'll look for it when we get done though. I got you. Love you too, bro. Be safe out.
Be safe, bro.
At least afford us a phone call or email or something. Don't be so quick just to believe what something else is being said. You dig? You know what I'm saying? And again, it ain't like you ain't in the YouTube age. It ain't like you ain't heard some madness before. You know what I'm saying? So again, the whole thing is this. You know what I'm saying? Keep a level head. Stop being so simple and stop looking for something. Like you looking for something for the most part. And you know who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got to be real specific, but you already know. Any man is merely mouthing and jaw jacking about what it is. See, I seen it because you actually are looking for something to be something today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I just was on. All you gotta do is just look at the work. You look at the work and what's getting done based off whoever talking crazy and just compare the work. That's all you need to do. And once you see what it is, you know what I'm saying? You compare the work that's getting done, it shouldn't even be no question behind it. All right. All right, so let's get her done. We got a moderator up in the chat.
I'll watch that.
Yeah. Poppy looked like she was on her, but she may not be on her still. Well, she bounced a few. Yeah, it's all good.
I ain't gonna turn you down.
All right.
I just want to say shalom to my brother Solomon McFadden. You understand me? That's my
Solomon
brother,
Mac,
man,
Black Boy, Nehemiah. You know what I'm saying? For all your prayers and support. All right, let's go over this whole thing though about the shield. I will say this: the whole what you call the hexagon or hexagram, there is some deep science behind it. Just because you see somebody doing something evil with a shape or something, don't mean the shape is evil. That means the person with the wicked intention. If that's the case, y'all, we might as well condemn the rainbow as well.
Or the Bible.
You know what I'm saying? Or the Bible.
Because they've been using the Bible for years, for wickedness and stuff like that.
Exactly. Exactly. Or and tear out Proverbs out of your book. Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Songs of Solomon, and Wisdom of Solomon. Because Solomon went off. Right. We still read Proverbs. We still read his work. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into this. Our basic understanding our basic understanding on what, you know what I'm saying, on what the shield of David is according to scripture. According to scripture. All right. Now watch this. Psalm chapter 3. Start at verse 1. Oh, hold on. Let me share this real quick. My bad, y'all. Let's share it. I'm going completely off. I ain't got the screen shared or nothing. You know, somebody said y'all giving too much energy to it, but no, we just, you know, I heard the whispers, even though ain't nobody had the nuts of a squirrel to call me, but I heard the whispers. You know what I'm saying? And you know who you are. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But it's mighty funny. Certain people know exactly who to call. You see what I'm saying? Because you looking for something. You want it to be something it ain't. Yeah.
And we still have that spirit, you know what I'm saying, of war upon us too as well, you know what I mean? Not saying that, you know, that's what we doing right now or anything of that nature, you know. But, you know how it is. Y'all.
Nick Rose got that talk show spirit on him. Ricky Lake and Maury Povich. Ooh, did you hear? No, I ain't heard none of that. And for y'all that's local, y'all know I'm not even subscribed to the other side. I don't hear. The only time I heard anything is based off the millie mouthing and whispering that go on amongst the brothers. That's it. I don't listen. I'm not even subscribed to none of it. Because I got every right to let what I want inside my cipher.
That's right.
All right, I ain't subscribed to none of that. Pray for my brothers all the time. But man, I'm not subscribed to no madness. I'm not in this for no entertainment. Psalm chapter 3, start at verse 1.
Yahweh, are they increase that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many are they that rise up against me.
Many there be. You feel me? So it ain't nothing new. I'll be trying to tell my brothers, man, get thick skin. Many gonna come against you. You feel me? In this walk, period. Many gonna come against you. Many gonna call you false. Many gonna talk crazy about you. That's part of the walk. That's part of this thing of ours. All right, now watch this. Verse 2.
Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in his power. Say lie.
See, many be like, yeah, see. And a lot of y'all counted us out. You feel me? I'm speaking locally. A lot of y'all counted the bros out, man. You know what I'm saying? Not just locally either, but you know what I'm talking about locally. You hear the whispering? Look, brother ain't got to tell me nothing I heard. We spiritual. You can feel it. You can feel it. You see? Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in the Elohim. Say lie. Yeah, I know. Verse 3. What it say?
But thou, O Yahweh, art a shield for me.
Are a what?
Art a shield for me.
So David in his lower state is saying that the Most High, Yod Hey Wav Hey, is a shield for him. Right? Now, was David talking about two triangles? Finish that off, Hebrew.
My glory and the litter up of my head.
The
lifter up of my head.
So David called the Most High shield, his glory, and him that lifts his head up. Watch what this shield is. All right, what's the word for shield? All right, because some call the hexagram or the two triangles the Magan Dawid or the Magan Dawad, meaning shield of David.
Strong's H 4043. My gain.
Yeah, Magan or Magan, right? And it's the shield of David, Magan Dawid or whatever. But David just said the Most High is his shield,
right? So
unless you're trying to say that two triangles is the Most High, you understand? In which that's a very dangerous road to travel up. I would just, if speaking as a man, I would just say it's some deep metaphysical science behind it. You feel me? Your DNA structure and strands are built like that. You know what I'm saying? Certain water molecules and all that is shaped like that. And, you know, you can find it all over nature. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got a video I can show y'all next. Why nature loves the hexagon. It's all over nature. You know what I'm saying? So just because you find some heathens doing some evil with a shape, don't make the shape evil. That's my whole point. You feel me? And if that shape is evil, none of y'all should have star keys or Allen keys either. Because that's the same shape. It's six-sided. All right. So Magan, and it says right here, shield, a buckler, arm defense, ruler, scales, a shield or a buckler. All right. Figuratively, a protector. So David's protector is the Almighty. It is not a shape All right. So we ain't never taught that the two triangles is the Magan Dawid or the shield of David. You know what I'm saying? Just to clear it up, some people, you know what I'm saying? Some people heard the elder say that, and then, you know, I guess y'all thought the next video I was gonna have me a Superman hexagram on my chest or something like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Dang, we ain't never taught that, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's his understanding. That's where he at. It ain't just him. It's a whole bunch of people in Israel that you know what I'm saying, uplift that. But again, just because somebody is doing some evil with it, don't make that evil. If that's the case, y'all, we got to condemn the rainbow too. You know what I'm saying? Got to condemn the rainbow too. Next scripture we're going to go to is Psalm 28. Psalm 28. Let's read 5 through 7. Psalm 28, 5 through 7. All right. All right. Start at verse, matter of fact, start at verse 4. Psalm 28, we're going to read 4 through 7. All right, or you can just read it out. It's only 9 verses. All right. And again, y'all, the topic we talking about, we going back over the lecture that the brother gave. No disrespect to the elder at all. Few things that he brought out, I was like, dang, like the whole Mount Hermon thing about that, because I knew that's where the fallen angels came down at and saying, look, people in Israel don't believe in fallen angels. I don't believe all that. All right, whatever. You dig? But the fact is, there is a United Nations base on Mount Hermon, and the bottom of Mount Hermon is like 70, 80 degrees, but the top of that sucker is ice cold. Oh, feel me? Had me like, whoa, I ain't never tripped off that before. You know what I'm saying? And that may be a spot to where some of the angels are locked up at. I'm like, dang, that's deep, and it's sectioned off over there in Israel to this day. Never knew that. All right, Psalm 28. Psalm 28, let's read 4 through 7.
Give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Give them after the work of their hands. Mm-hmm. Render to them their desert.
So you see what David is saying. David actually, man, David wasn't no joke. He would pray and ask the Most High. And you know, David knew how to get results. He actually was asking the Most High to hit the tops of his enemies. Yeah, watch this, verse 5.
Now I'm gonna go back to 3.
Okay, brother.
Psalms 28, verse 3. Mm-hmm. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, mm-hmm. which speak peace to their neighbors, mm-hmm. but mischief is in their hearts.
You see, I'm glad you went back there, dig, because when I be in your presence, it's all shalom. You dig, but in your mindset, I can't stand this. But I done kept it solid with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's been some type of misunderstanding, I came and made it right. Kept it solid with you. You dig? So you got to ask yourself, what is that in you that make you want to say, I would see that nigga and y'all, and what is that? What is that? What is that? You feel me? When a brother been there for you at your lowest moments, your darkest moments. Men forget though, man. You know what I'm saying? We got short memories as a people. All right, come on, Hebrew, verse 4.
Give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Mm-hmm. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert, because they regard not the works of the Most High, nor the operation of his hands. He shall destroy them and not build them up.
Again, y'all, we got to watch who we putting our mouth on. You dig? If you disagree, you just disagree. But watch the tail bearing and the mocking and the jaw jacking. Watch that. I know it's funny to a lot of y'all. It sound good. You understand? But again, examine the work. What work? When I say work, I'm talking about what the Messiah commanded us to do. Is that getting done over there? What do you mean what work? What did he command the disciples to do when he sent them out? Cast out devils and heal the sick, amongst many other things. Is that getting done? You see? If it ain't getting done, it's just a whole bunch of jaw jacking, something else that the Most High hates. The very thing that got Satan hurled out of the Most High's kingdom. You dig? What is it you really entertaining? Or is it an insatiable lust inside of you? You dig? To want to see your brothers fall. Is that what it really is about? Huh? Think about it. Think about all the tight lipping and mealy mouth you do. Think about all the times you could have supported, but you didn't. You dig? And locally, you brothers know what it is. You know what it is. You dig? You know I ain't nothing but a phone call away. All y'all know where I stay at. Be real with yourself. Verse 6, what it say?
Because they regard not the works of YAHUDAHS, nor the operation of his hands, he shall destroy them and not build them up. Blessed be the Most High, because he hath heard the voice of my supplication.
Hallelujah. Come on.
The Most High is my strength and my shield.
See, so here go David again, calling the Almighty his shield. See? So I can't vouch and say that the hexagram or the two triangles, one up straight and the other inverted, that's the shield of David. David is saying off his own mouth that the Most High is his shield. You know what I'm saying? And that's our understanding. It's always been our understanding. You don't see me rocking hexagrams. You feel me? But a lot of y'all couldn't wait. Dang, is this what he's saying? Dang, hold on. Nah, dude. See, I knew he was going off. Just invited the brother down to speak, man. Naturally, you're going to have differences of understanding and all that. You dig? But why allow our disagreements to be, why allow our disagreements to get on our Negro moments and not be hospitable?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Abraham always was hospitable. Check his rap sheet. Even read about Abraham in the lost books. I'm sure it was many people that skipped across his tent that didn't agree with him on everything. Men in the ancient world with dialogue. Men came from all over the earth to holler at Solomon and his wisdom. You feel me? And his wisdom proved to be more superior. You mean to tell me there wasn't no type of differences or something? What are you saying? Hell, the disciples didn't agree on everything. And they followed Messiah in the flesh while he was here. All you got to do is just reread your scriptures, reread your gospels, and take your time. The Most High is David's shield. And we've always taught that. Always. You couldn't wait to get in your Ricky Lake moments, your Maury Povich moments, your Jerry Springer moment. Couldn't wait. Watch who you put in your mouth on. Because if the Most High is with him, you could be guilty of blaspheming the spirit. You see? If you don't agree, just shut up. So now I don't agree with that, man. I would love to sit down and reason with you in the scriptures concerning that. That's what's up. Let's do it. I'm all for that. You dig? Why we got to get on that nigga moment? Luke 11, verse 37, the Messiah went and sat down in the house of the Pharisees and ate with them.
Right.
Huh? You mealy mouth Negroes would have been jaw jacking about that. He over there eating with so-and-so who believed that Joseph is his father and believed that the hexagram. I mean, chill out, boy. You're about to pop a blood vessel, ain't you? Relax. It's going to be all right. Everything going to be all right. You dig? What else to say? Start that from the top again. All right.
The Most High is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am helped. Therefore, my heart greatly rejoiceth, and with my song will I praise him. The Most High is their strength, and he is the saving strength of his anointing.
Flat out. Come on.
Save thy people.
Do what?
Save thy people, and bless thy inheritance. Feed them also, and lift them up forever.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise the glory. Now we got another one. Give me Psalm 33. Psalm 33. All right, Psalm 33 is around verse 20, I believe it is. So we proving right now that the shield of David is the Most High. All right.
Yeah.
Start at 18, if you can, my brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, start at 18.
Psalms chapter 33, verse 18.
Yep. All praise and glory now to the Most High. And again, you know what I'm saying? If anybody's out there dissing the name of the Almighty, I would, as your brother, I would tell you, watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, the healing testimony's been coming through lately on the regular. And if you think I'm lying, once again, hit the email in the description box and put in there, I want to see proof. And it'll get emailed right to you. You know what I'm saying? That means our Elohim live and he reign. But the work we've been commanded to do is getting done. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's holistically speaking with the herbs through Aki, or hands being laid on, or even not hands being laid on, just praying for somebody over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Diseases are being cast out and demons are being cast out in this hour through the mighty name of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh. Facts. And I ain't even dissing nobody that say Yahweh. Oh, Yahweh, I'm telling you the vibration that we've been using and been getting the results. So at this point, y'all, it ain't a theory. It ain't theoretical. You know what I'm saying? It ain't mythical. We talking about practical application of what it is we read and put into action, and bow, the Most High answered and respected. Hallelujah. All praises to him. He would even respect a green light, something like that from his heavenly throne. You know what I'm saying? And those divine attributes I actually learned out of his book. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Psalm 33, 18 through 20. Let's get it done. Nah. Come on here and sit. Come on here and sit down and sit down and listen. Okay. Okay, that's good. I ain't seen you in a minute, little brother. You all good? All right, be safe out here, brother. Yeah, you can have one of them. All right, brother. You too, bro. Come on back and listen in class one of these days, man. All right. Shalom. Push it a little harder. Yeah. Yeah, lock that door back up. You can, Sister Shariah, you can just email it. Go into the description box, send the email, send your testimony that way.
Psalms 33, verse 18.
Yeah, I feel you, Carla Keys. She said I go by scripture. People talking about they ain't going to. Hey, I hear you. Hey, that's what's up. But it was good you heard that. So now, guess what? Okay, he said that. I know to look at everything with a jaundiced eye, man. It's all good. Again, our job ain't to defend him. You know what I'm saying? If you all you say your work should follow. You know what I'm saying? I'm all good. I am queen. I ain't nowhere near tired. I'm actually feeling good, like a Hebrew should. I'm all good. Who said that? I'm defending. Sounds like you defending. You know, you defending more than rebuking. All right, bro. I ain't defending anything, Christians, brother. I'm just stating the fact, man. All right, Psalm 33, 18 through 20, if you can.
Gotcha. Behold, the eye of the Most High is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waited for the Most High. He is our help and our shield.
And that's three witnesses right there. The Most High is our help, our shield. The Most High is the shield of David. Even when you get into Genesis 12 or Genesis 15, he even told Abraham, I am your shield. You see? So all praise is glory now. I think that was, well said. Also, y'all can read Psalm 144. You know what I'm saying? Blessed be the Most High, teaching my hands to war, my fingers to fight, my shield, So, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of witnesses in the scripture that the Most High is, you know what I'm saying, the shield of David, or Magen Dawid. Hey, what y'all think y'all drinking when y'all drink that wine called Mogen David? The wine means shield of David. That's what it means. You know what I'm saying? Just to put that out there. I want to show y'all this, though. There is some deep spiritual understanding. This is a short video. It's like 6 minutes long. All right, now this is called Why Nature Loves Hexagons. All right, so y'all check this out. And again, I'm not wearing nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know David's shield is the Almighty. But to call something wicked just because somebody's doing something evil with it, I can't do that either. So y'all check this out. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Give me a Yahoo if y'all can hear it.
Is nature a mathematician? Patterns in geometry are everywhere. But nature seems to have a particular thing for the number 6. Beehives, rocks, marine skeletons, insect eyes. It could just be a mathematical coincidence. Or could there be some pattern beneath the pattern? Why nature arrives at this geometry? We're going to figure that out with some bubbles and some help from our favorite mathematician, Kelsey from Infinite Series.
Happy to help.
A bubble is just some volume of gas surrounded by liquid. It can be surrounded by a lot of liquid, like in champagne, or just a thin layer, like in soap bubbles. So why do these bubbles have any shape at all? Liquid molecules are happier wrapped up on the inside, where attraction is balanced than they are at the edge. This pushes liquids to adopt shapes with the least surface. In 0G, this attraction pulls water into round blobs. Same with droplets on leaves or a spider's web. Inside thin soap films, attraction between soap molecules shrinks the bubble until the pull of surface tension is balanced by the air pressure pushing out. It's physics.
Physics is great, but mathematics is truly the universal language. Bubbles are round because if you enclose the maximum volume with the least surface area, a sphere is the most efficient shape.
Yeah, that's another way of putting it. What's cool is if we deform that bubble, the pull of surface tension always evens back out to the minimal surface shape. This even works when soap films are stretched between complex boundaries. They always cover an area using the least amount of material. That's why German architect Frei Otto used soap films to model ideal roof shapes for his exotic constructions. Now let's see what happens when we start to pack bubbles together.
A sphere is a three-dimensional shape. But when we pack bubbles in a single layer, we really only have to look at the cross-section, a circle. Rigid circles of equal diameter can cover at most 90% of the area on a plane. But luckily, bubbles aren't rigid. Let's pretend for a moment these bubbles were free to choose any shape they wanted. If we want to tile a plane with cells of equal size and no wasted area, we only have 3 regular polygons to choose from: triangles, squares, or hexagons. So which is the best?
We can test this with actual bubbles. 2 equal-sized bubbles, a flat intersection. 3, and we get walls meeting at 120 degrees. But when we add a 4th, instead of a square intersection, the bubbles will always rearrange themselves, so their intersections are 120 degrees, the same angle that defines a hexagon.
If the goal is to minimize the perimeter for a given area, it turns out that the hexagonal packing beats triangles and squares. In other words, more filling with fewer edges.
In the late 19th century, Belgian physicist Joseph Plateau calculated that junctions of 120 degrees are also the most mechanically stable arrangement, where the forces on the films are all in balance. That's why bubble rafts form hexagon patterns. Not only does it minimize the perimeter, the pull of surface tension in each direction is most mechanically stable. So, let's review. The air inside a bubble wants to fill the most area possible, but there's a force, surface tension, that wants to minimize the perimeter. And when bubbles join up, the best balance of fewer edges and mechanical stability is hexagonal packing. Is this enough to explain some of those 6-sided patterns we see in nature? Basalt columns like Giant's Causeway, Devil's Postpile, and the plains of Catan form from slowly cooling lava. Cooling pulls the rock to fill less space, just like surface tension pulls on a soap film. Cracks form to release tension, to reach mechanical stability, and more energy is released per crack if they meet at 120 degrees. Sounds pretty close to the bubbles. The forces are different, but it's using similar math to solve a similar problem. What about the facets of an insect's eye? Here, instead of a physical force like in the bubble or the rock, evolution is the driver. Maximum light sensing area? That's good for the insect, but so is minimizing the amount of cell material around the edges. Just like the bubbles, the best shapes are hexagons. What's even cooler, if you look down at the bottom of each facet, there's a cluster of 4 cone cells packed just like bubbles are. Bubbles can even help explain honeycomb. It'll be nice to imagine number crunching bees, experimenting with triangles and squares, and realizing hexagons are the most efficient balance of wax to area. But with a brain the size of a poppy seed, there are no mathematicians. It turns out honeybees make round wax cells at first, and as the wax is soft,
All right, I'm tired of listening to this heathen. I think y'all get the point. This shape is all throughout nature. You know what I'm saying? So again, you never see me wearing a hexagram or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? These shapes are all in nature. If you was to call, oh man.
What's going on, y'all Kelly phone?
Unavailable there. Oh,
And you don't want that truth out there.
so
You be seeing that coming though. Especially right
dang. Stream suspended for policy violations. What policy
Ooh,
violations?
somebody reported us. You gotta be kidding.
Dang.
What?
It's a stream suspended for policy violation. Dang, what policy? They can still be looking for a child. Policy violation. Somebody said it too. Dang.
I see you. Take it back.
I'm back.
Think so?
Yeah. We back on this deal. Give me a Yahoo if y'all can see us, man. Dang.
Yo.
Man, I don't know what they talking about.
That was the first one on that one, boy.
A policy violation. What is that?
You Hebrews can't be bringing out the truth in that.
Bringing up.
Hey, wait.
This boy went into the truth.
Thanks.
Y'all the way, the truth, and the life. Lost dream. He was the heathen took a cutting him off. Took it personal cutting him off.
Shut that.
Oh man, that's crazy. I was already getting them. Man, I'm tired of listening to this heathen. Y'all check it out when y'all get a chance to.
He's like, yeah, heathen, yeah, personal. Cut him off.
Hey, they let y'all know they watched us, man. Shout out to the enemies. They be all right, but we back up. We back up. All right. Next, I want to go into the whole thing about was John the Baptist the last prophet? That's what I want to go into next. All right. And that comes out of, what is that, Mark or Matthew? Let's try that real quick. Brothers take a certain scripture and run with it. Which one is that? Yeah, Matthew 11. Matthew 11. We're going to read verse 11 through 14. 11 through 15. This is the scripture where some brothers go and say, yeah, they monitor all live streams, but dang, I ain't never. What violation is going down? Call them heathens and cut it off, huh? The Bible call y'all heathens, not us. All right, Matthew 11, we're going to read verses 11 on down to 15. This is the scripture that some brothers go to when they assume that this is saying John the Baptist is the last prophet. All right. And all it's saying, y'all, is that John the Baptist was the last prophet to prophesy about the Messiah coming in the flesh. Not that he would be the last prophet. And again, if the elder that was here is a prophet, his work should follow him. If he a prophet, he should be writing prophecies down and they should be coming to pass. If they don't, he's false. You feel me? It ain't like he's not held to the same standard that everybody is in the scripture.
Right.
That's what it is, man. You feel me? Now he claimed he got prophecies in this book. Me personally, I've never read that Edom and Khazaria. I got it. I ain't had no time to jump into it. This is the book right here he claimed he got prophecies in. Right here. You feel me? This right here. Edom, history of Edom and Khazaria, the other Israel. It says the second part of the book examines the relationship between the historical events of the last 2 centuries. The rise of Adolf Hitler, the CIA, the United Nations, and the Illuminati are all examined in a new context. It is important to know these issues, understand their dynamics, for they affect the daily lives of the entire world. Finally, the work closes with a survey of biblical literature which bridges the gap between history and prophecy. All right, so if y'all can go check that out, you get a chance to. That deal's about 300 pages long. Me personally, I've never dove into it. I ain't read one page in there. But he claimed his prophecies in here that he prophesied about through the Spirit of the Most High, and actually wrote them down before the events happened. That's what he claimed. All right, our whole job is to go search the matter to see if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no time to go do it. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
That takes a day to read.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, if you read fast like that,
Yeah,
if you're a slow reader like me. Oh man, hallelujah, Shekinah. We'll deal with that. Yeah, some people take this also. Not only I'm glad you brought that up. Some people say that this is saying that John the Baptist is the last prophet, and also this is saying that this is reincarnation. All right, so we'll deal with that too. All right, and if I am mistaken, the elder did say he don't believe in
Yeah,
reincarnation.
he did.
No, he didn't
He
say
said it's
that.
appointed
He
one
said
man
that.
died.
Okay.
Mark chapter 11, verse 11. And Yahushua entered into Jerusalem and into the temple. And when he had looked
Matthew, you in what? Matthew.
Mark.
Matthew.
my
Please
bad,
forgive me,
my
brother.
bad.
Yeah, call the keys. Well, if they in there, at least he did write them down. But you know Hebrews are going to go check. You know what I'm saying? If he wrote them down before they came to pass and they came to pass, then hey, you know what I'm saying? That would deem him a real prophet. If he wrote something down and said it and it didn't come to pass according to Deuteronomy 18, he's a false prophet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody's held to the same standard. Everybody. Laurice Clark, read your email. Okay, I'll get there. All right, Matthew 11 and 11. Let's read.
Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there have not risen a greater than Yochanan the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he.
Let's let you know those that have already got their reward, of those whose testimony follows. You understand? Like say at this point, Abraham was dead, Isaac was dead, Judah was dead, Jacob was dead, David was dead. Those whose testimony followed them that live the righteous life is better than anybody that's living. You feel me? Go ahead, verse 12.
And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force.
Come on.
For all the prophets and the law prophesied unto John. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come. He that hath an ears to hear, let him hear.
So let's go just deal with the prophet part of it. Verse 13 is where everybody hang on that believed John the Baptist was the last prophet. But if you just do a little more examining, John the Baptist was not John the Revelator, who wrote Revelations.
Ooh.
That whole book is full of prophecy. So that one point right there takes that understanding off the table. So what was Messiah saying? You know what I'm saying? For all the prophets and the law prophesied unto John. What were they prophesying about? They were prophesying about the coming of the Son of the Most High. John the Baptist was the last prophet to prophesy his coming in the flesh. You understand? That's all that means, y'all. All right, so we're going to deal and show there are other prophets. You understand? After the Messiah died and resurrected, again, Peter was prophesying. John the Baptist was prophesying. I mean, John the Revelator, Paul and them. There was many people that was prophesying. You know what I'm saying? And things are written down. For example, Peter prophesied about the heavens going to pass away with a great noise and the elements going to melt with fervent heat. Prophecy, right? All right, so let's get this. Let's go to 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter. 1 Corinthians, the 12th chapter, excuse me. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 12. And let's show there are prophets. There are prophets. All right. And again, I'm saying this man is, you know, either he is or he ain't, but his work should follow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, but yeah, this is the prophet that you've been waiting on. And stop it. What y'all think this is? Corinthians. I spelled that wrong. Corinthians. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no we ain't Louis Farrakhan up here. You know what I'm saying? All on the rod of Elijah Muhammad. No, that'll never happen. If you are who you say you are, your works should follow. That's it. But are there prophets in the body of Messiah after the Messiah died, after John the Baptist? 1 Corinthians 12. Let's read 27 through 31.
1 Corinthians 12, 27 through 31.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now ye are the body of Hamashiach,
Mm-hmm.
and members in particular.
Come on.
And the Most High has set some in the church.
Uh-huh.
First apostles.
First who?
First apostles.
Come on.
Secondarily, prophets.
Why are prophets in the body or in the church of Messiah if there are no more prophets after John the Baptist? You see, I mean, I understand because I come out the very same school of thought that used to teach that there are no more prophets after John the Baptist. That's not actually, the scripture don't say that. There are scripture written down after John the Baptist was beheaded that say there are prophets. You understand? Now, is your leader a prophet, or if am I a prophet, or is the elder from last week a prophet? The only way you can tell that is by the work they get done. That's it. That's it. Leave it. Just examine the work. All right, go ahead.
And Yahweh has set some in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Again, first apostles,
Mm-hmm.
secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers. After that, miracles. Then gifts of healings, helps, governments, diversities of tongues.
See, that's also claimed that ain't out here no more. Healings. Some people claim that. I've heard several cats from different camps say that. Ain't no more healings going on. Oh, we ain't in the time of no healing. We ain't in the time of no miracle. All that was taken away from us. Where y'all read that at?
Right.
They say these signs shall follow those that believe. You feel me? And just because that challenges you ain't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? You should be challenged. You understand? And that ain't gonna do nothing but make you bring forth your full spiritual potential. You should get challenged in these things. Get challenged. You know what I mean? It's necessarily a bad thing to be pushed. Any teacher or anybody that's spiritual should be out here to make you better. You understand? To raise you up to go even harder than them. Didn't Messiah say those that believe on me gonna do greater works? He said that. I ain't said it. He said it. You understand? So these scriptures are here to push you to really apply yourself, in other words. You see what I'm saying? Scripture don't say nothing about this was taken away from us. So if it hasn't been taken away from us and that's what's being taught or that's what's being assumed, and guess what? It's just time to sit down and re-examine, and it's time to be retaught about what's really happening. That don't say nothing about this being suspended. That don't say nothing about it ain't no more prophets. It don't say that. All right. What else to say?
Are all apostles?
Mm-hmm.
Are all prophets?
Come on.
Are all teachers?
Mm-hmm.
Are all workers of miracles?
Right.
Have all the gifts of healing?
Mm-hmm.
Do all speak with tongues?
Mm-hmm.
Do all interpret?
Mm-hmm.
But covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet show I unto you a more excellent way.
Yeah, so that show you right there that they're all prophets. You know what I'm saying? Notice it says secondarily. It did. The apostles are first, but second in rank are the prophets. And the prophets are higher in rank than the teachers. After that, miracles, then gifts of healings and all that. Everything in this proper perspective. You know what I'm saying? So they don't say nothing about miracles and gifts of healings, and there are no more prophets and none of that. And this was written after John the Baptist was beheaded. If you understand that so far in the chat, give me a Yahoo up in the chat.
I was hoping you come back around there. That's what I was going to speak. Looking at this from a timeline perspective, John the Baptist is gone. Christ is now crucified. He's now dead. He's now raised. He's now buried. He's now ascended. He now sits at the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then this goes out.
Yeah.
And if we jump up, you know what I'm saying, from verse 5 to 11, it talks about different spirits, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
and whatnot. And then in verse 10 it says, to another the working of miracles,
Mhm.
to another prophecy,
Wow, there it is.
to another discerning of spirits,
Mhm.
to another diverse kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues. So all these is in, you know what I'm saying, is out there.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm
And like my Yah, the way, the truth, and the life. He say Joel 2 and Acts 2. In the last days, the Most High gonna pour out His Spirit.
Right.
Your sons and daughters gonna prophesy. Come on, man.
So why I get upset about when a man called himself a prophet?
Yeah.
Just check his resume.
That's all you gotta do is check his work. You did. You know what I'm saying? And if you off, you off.
Well,
Right.
underwords got tight. Reggie's giving.
Nothing wrong with being retaught. Add to your faith will keep you from being unfruitful and unproductive in this walk. No doubt, Daoud Yakanan El. No doubt, Aki. You know what I'm saying? So that's also that's one witness right there that there are prophets. There's many more in the New Testament. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 14. Just go 2 chapters over. 1 Corinthians. I think it's around verse 32. 1 Corinthians 4. Then we're gonna address brother asked about reincarnation, because it said that Messiah said that John the Baptist was Elisha. All right, 1 Corinthians 14, let's read 30. Let's read verse 30 through 33. Watch this.
You know what also too, bro?
Go ahead, bro, bring it out.
I think, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people drop their coffee. Like, remember I used to say back in the day,
Don't spill your coffee.
spill your coffee.
Yeah.
When he said he raised the dead.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But the cold thing about it is that Christ said that we will be doing this.
Yeah.
And greater things than these.
Mhm.
Christ risen Lazarus after 3 days.
After 4 days.
After 4 days.
4 days, yep. Elijah the prophet resurrected the dead.
Right.
In the book of Kings.
And this brother, you know what I mean, he said that he raised somebody up, you know what I'm saying, after what, 7 days?
Something like, yep, something like that. And then and he claims he has testimony. That's the thing about it.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So the Messiah said that you will be doing these and greater than these. So okay, he did it in 4 days. Okay, greater is greater than 4. 7 is greater than 4. Yeah or nay?
It is definitely great.
You know, but the what I'm getting to is this right here.
Christ lied.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because truly you don't believe that. You don't believe that somebody can raise somebody up from the dead.
So who should he be checking?
But hold on. When y'all call back my spirit, you know what I'm saying, and pray to the Most High when I was dead.
Talk about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about that.
Because again, the last thing that I remember was saying, you know, I'm gonna make it to this or I'm gonna die trying. That was the last thing that I remember. And then the next thing I know, I'm up out of the water.
Yeah, you was over there lifeless. Yep, I remember that.
So, but you don't believe though. You know what I'm saying, that somebody can raise somebody from the dead. Y'all raised me from the dead. I was gone for probably 10, 15 minutes. I don't know how long I was gone. I wasn't there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My body was there, but I wasn't there. But this man, you know what I'm saying, he claims, you know what I'm saying, he says that he did this or whatever, whatnot. And Christ said it himself. Y'all will be doing this and greater things than this.
Right.
They prayed over my dead body lying there. It wasn't dead, but dying.
Yeah.
But they prayed me, we need you to get up.
Yeah, I mean, the Messiah said these things are gonna follow those that believe. You know what I'm saying? So again, I mean, look, if he either he making an empty statement, you know what I'm saying, or he telling you something that he can prove based off the testimony that he has. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is, y'all, what he just said. Either you believe what's written or you don't. It say in the scripture that those that believe in him will be able to. And y'all, he ain't the only one. It's other brothers in this Israelite walk. Dow. Look at the old Pastor Dow. He gave his testimony up there at the Hebrew conference. You know what I'm saying? Said he commanded the spirit to come back in somebody that had been dead it was so many hours or something like that. They was gone for so many hours. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who am I to say it didn't happen? Because the Messiah said these things would follow. All right, it's speaking in tongues only evidence you had the Holy Ghost. No, it's not. It's one of many. It's one of many evidences or signs. No, it's not. All right. Let's do this. 1 Corinthians 14. And I know, you know what I'm saying, because look, we come out of a zone to where when it come down to supernatural things, it's almost shunned. Y'all, we not no miracle workers. That ain't what we just read. What you mean we ain't no miracle workers? You know what I'm saying? Scripture say if anybody in the assembly sick, you supposed to call for the elders and lay hands on them, and they will recover. The prayer of a righteous man availeth much. You see? Come on, man. The scriptures say these things. So we into applying what we read. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to come from off the page to a reality. Application. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, we got testimony too. You know what I'm saying? It may not be as mighty as others, but we have testimony as of late, as of a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? About the mighty and powerful name of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh, and his various attributes. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's been casting out demons or whether it's been, healing, and it's all glory to him. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? And look, it ain't like it can't be taught. That's the thing. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, that brothers can't show you the process and what it is that we do. You know what I'm saying? And how I get done. Yes, you just got to rejoice and believe and know you got the authority over the kingdom of darkness and go on the attack. All right, 1 Corinthians 14. Let's start at verse 30.
If anything be revealed to another that sitteth by, let the first hold his peace. For ye may all prophesy one by one.
So you all make what?
Prophesy one by one.
So it just said, if anything be revealed to another that sitteth by, let the first hold his peace. For ye may all prophesy what?
One by one.
Now, how are you prophesying if there's no prophets? There's multiple prophets. One by one. Come on.
That all may learn and all may be comforted.
That all may learn and be comforted through the spirit of prophecy. Watch this.
And the spirit of the prophet.
Oh.
Are subject to the prophets.
Do y'all hear this? The spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. You see? So yeah, you can have the spirit on you from a brother in the past that don't make you him. Back to the brother's question about John the Baptist being Elijah. He had the spirit of Elijah. He had that fire that was on Elijah, was on John the Baptist, that spirit, but he wasn't him. You feel me? They both got two different souls. You were made of body, spirit, and soul. Okay? They trip off this. When Elijah ascended into heaven in the fiery chariot, there was somebody there called Elisha. Right? And he got a double portion of Elijah's spirit. Was Elisha Elijah?
Reincarnated.
Was he him reincarnated?
As a grown man.
You feel me? But spirit can transfer. You understand? That's it right there. The spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. That's true. That's true. You can have the spirit of your grandfather, your great-grandfather. Some of us could have the spirit of these ancient brothers like Isaiah and Jeremiah dwelling in us. Yes, that's a fact. Why? Because the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Y'all, there are prophets out here after John the Baptist. All right. Let's do verse 33.
For the Most High is not the author of confusion.
For the Most High is what?
Is not the author of confusion.
Come on.
But of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
See, Most High ain't the author of confusion, man. You feel me? Call the keys. I'm glad you use chapter and verse. Yeah, y'all know how we teach over here, man. Chapter and verse all day. That way our people can be fed. So if y'all understand, based off two witnesses so far, that there are prophets after John the Baptist, and that the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets, give me a Yahoo up in the chat.
Yahoo.
That's right, I am queen. You know what I'm saying? Bad and good spirits transfer. That's true. That's true. And also, y'all, another witness, y'all read the book of Revelation, start at chapter 1, verse 1. You know what I'm saying? Just read on in. And guess what you're going to find out? Dang, John the Revelator was a prophet too. That's all he seen was prophecy. We keep saying we living in Revelation time, but how you know about the apocalypse coming if John the Revelator wasn't a prophet? It makes no sense. Also, with the brothers and sisters quoted earlier, Acts the 2nd chapter and Joel the 2nd chapter. All right. Makes sense. Y'all brothers got anything y'all want to say real quick?
No, sir.
Y'all good? Yeah, he said, I am over good. Look at that, bro. Also, we're going to go into this next because y'all may have heard him speak on the last day prophecy of Melchizedek. You know what I'm saying? Can you pass me that real quick? I want to show y'all this real quick, y'all. Now, what I've been searching, I've been trying to search it online. But online they got them all edited out. All right. All right, the Old Testament pseudepigrapha. This is volume 1. All right, this is volume 1, Old Testament pseudepigrapha, volume 1. All right. Get down just a little bit so y'all can see what it is. We done tore the cover off this deal.
Flip a page.
You know what I'm saying? So volume 1, y'all check that out. All right, now in the Dead Sea Scrolls or in the second book of Enoch. All right. A lot of our people don't realize that there was a Melchizedek born before the flood. All right, to Noah's brother Ner and his wife Sapphira. All right. And the prophecy goes out in chapter 71. All right, the end of chapter 71. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start at the beginning of chapter 71. And what we're going to do is we're going to read about the first one born named Melchizedek. You understand? This is not the Melchizedek that met Abraham after the slaughter of the kings. This was a Melchizedek that was over the priesthood before the flood. Before the flood, he was born to Noah's brother Ner and his wife Sophia. All right. Now the crazy part about this is he was born without sexual intercourse. Oh wait, that's powerful in itself. I said, well, you see the comparisons. All right, so Nehemiah, this is what we're gonna do. If you can for me, I would pull it up online, y'all, but I cannot find the unedited version online. Tuvaya, you got the Acts. You got these pseudepigraphers. If Hosea is listening, you got them too. I flip the second Enoch, chapter 71. All right. We're going to start at verse 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to read down. And we got a few things to read on down. But by the time we get down to verses 29 on down, you're going to see the prophecy about a Melchizedek. You understand? And how the Melchizedek before the flood was the head over the priest before him, like Enoch and Seth and different others of those that came from Adam's line. Then the prophecy go out and said, because Ner was asking the Most High, what you gonna do with the child since you about to bring the flood? He said, don't worry about that. I'm gonna send my archangel Michael to come grab him and put him in safety. But in the last generation, there will be another Melchizedek that will raise up. Now, at first reading it, if you don't read it all the way through, you're gonna believe that this is Mashiach. You understand? But then when you keep reading, it goes down into a final burial place. You understand? And that burial place, the Messiah is not returning to die. The Messiah is the high priest over the Melchizedek order. If you know anything about the high priest under the order of Aaron, it was Aaron, the high priest, and his sons. And then when you read First Chronicles, the 24th chapter, y'all, was 24 courses of lesser priests under Aaron. All right. Same with the heavens or the heavenly order. You got the Melchizedek order in which Yahushua is the high priest, and then there are courses of lesser priests up under him, but they're still part of the Melchizedek order. All right, so I just want to read this real quick just to show y'all what it is. And again, I ain't here to argue and tell y'all that that's him. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my job. I'm not here to tell you it's him. If it's him, you dig, the work should follow. You dig? But even if it's not him, somebody got to fulfill it. If this prophecy is true, somebody got to fulfill it. You feel me? It's just like when the Messiah say, behold, they say I'm in the desert, go not forth, right? Well, somebody had to fulfill that prophecy. Ben-Ami rose up and led people to the desert, didn't he? Somebody had to fulfill it. That's the point. Dig? And Ben-Ami rose up as a false Messiah and fulfilled that prophecy of what? Leading the people to the desert, and the Messiah said, don't even follow. But somebody had to fulfill it, regardless of your feelings. All right. So second Enoch, chapter 71, and when you're reading this, remember, it's only the left sides. All right. When you read this, it's only the left sides. You know what I'm saying? Because look, y'all both see 71 here. However y'all want to read, y'all see both these say 71. But this is the edited version over here. So you're gonna read this side, and then you flip over. You're just sticking to the left side. Flip over. And by the time we get down to the underlying parts, that's what we stopping at. Down there. It's just 3 flips. All right. And y'all go check this out when y'all get a chance. Pseudepigrapha, volume 1, the second book of Enoch. So it was a word moon, huh? All right. And again, y'all, even if you believe it's the elder or not, I mean, that ain't my, you know, I love to wait to see if anything manifests with anybody. Messiah say, you don't believe me, what? Believe the works. That's it. But how many of us claim in the order of Melchizedek and never knew that there was a Melchizedek born before the flood, nor prophecy about a last day Melchizedek?
A flesh one.
Yeah, one in the flesh that would have to die.
If y'all knew that, y'all wouldn't have been shaking y'all kneecaps and dropping your coffee.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though, man. Again, a lot of people want it to be something that ain't. Want it to be something that ain't. So we about to read this, and for anybody that's claiming that this already happened, you need to slow down and read it again. All right. I know. A lot of us didn't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother. Shout out to my Ak Hosea. That brother be all up and down them pseudepigraphers.
Yeah, man, Shaul.
They never ran into that either. I ran that years ago, actually. That's why when he asked, he was like, who all knew it was a last day prophecy of Melchizedek? I probably was the only one with my hands up in the room.
He was born, I think, on Ecclesiastes 12, 13.
Oh, okay.
She did.
Yeah. I read it like 6 years ago.
Definitely was no more than 2. I tell you that.
Yeah. All right, I'll pray. Let's get it, Hebrew.
Second Enoch, chapter 71, verse 1.
Yeah.
Behold, the wife of Ner.
Hold on, Jehu M. Was Adam the first priest of the order of Melchizedek? Yes, on earth. Yes, he was. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Behold, the wife of Ner, whose name was Sopanim, being sterile and never having at any time given birth to a child by Ner. You
see? So she was sterile. She couldn't bring forth children. Remind you of Sarah. Right? Go ahead.
And Sopanim was in the time of her old age and in the day of her death.
Oh, she was an old woman. Right? So old, she's about to die, right? Go ahead.
She conceived in her womb, but Ner the priest had not slept with her.
Had not what?
Slept with her.
Come on.
Nor had he touched her. From the day of the Lord had appointed him to conduct the liturgy in front of the face of the people. So
from the time that Ner was appointed as a priest to officiate before the altar, he hadn't even touched his wife.
And that would make sense. Explain it a little bit.
Go ahead.
Simple reason why, because listen, even when we was at the mount, we was told we couldn't touch our wives for 3 days, right? And when you read Leviticus 15 and you understand the deepness of the scriptures, you are unclean when dealing with your wife. So if he's officiating in the office of the priest before the people every day, then he can't touch his wife, because he can't bring forth this word, teach it, or even hold it or deal with it in an unclean state.
Hallelujah.
We have to be clean, mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, if you coming up to teach today, do not go into your wife the day before.
Yeah. You're unclean to the evening. You know what I'm saying? Daoud Yakananel say Malaki, he spoke on the keeper and the geese being 3rd and 4th kings. What's your understanding on that? I ain't never read that either. I don't believe that whole Menelik story and where the Rastas and Haile Selassie and all them come from, and Solomon gave the ark to his son Menelik, and you know what I'm saying? My Ak Jehezy actually brought that out in that 2nd Maccabees, the 2nd chapter. But the crazy part about that is, y'all, that's something that elder agreed with the elders around here. They been taught the ark was in Axum, Ethiopia, and everybody listen locally. No, I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. To this day, them brothers teach that the Ark of the Covenant is in Axum, Ethiopia, being guarded by a shepherd somewhere.
And they use Ryan Wyatt.
Yep, and use Ryan Wyatt. You know what I'm saying? And they use somebody else like that. And they want to go into the keeper and the gas. I ain't never read that. And on the real, to me, that second Maccabees trump all that. That Jay Heezy had you read. Because it said nobody would know. Nobody would know where the Ark of the Covenant is until the Messiah gather his people. You see? So yeah, I don't, that's something I don't agree with that though. No, he said it, but what he was saying ain't nothing new for us around here in St. Louis, because the elders we used to sit up under teach the same thing. They teach the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you actually teach what he teach when it comes to the Ark of the Covenant. You know what I'm saying? The Ark of the Covenant being in Axum, Ethiopia. You feel me? But Second Maccabees, the second chapter, verses like 1 through 8, debunks all of it. It say it won't be revealed again until the Messiah gather his people. Yeah. Yeah. So anybody claiming they got it is a lie, according to what we read. All right. So, that's something else. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's something that he agreed with the elders around here. They believe that. They believe that. That ain't nothing new. That's an old breakdown. All right. So yeah, bro, the reason I never got into the keeping the gas, because I don't believe the validity of the story of Menelik. You know what I'm saying? It ain't in the scripture nowhere. It did. And also Second Maccabees, the second chapter. So Second Maccabees, the second chapter is one of them scriptures that's a nail in the coffin. It's like, how do you debunk it other than saying, well, it was a replica? So what you saying, replica? So it's a replica. It's more 10 Commandments. It's more Aaron's rod and budded. It's more manna bread than the other one too. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I've heard that breakdown before too. It's a duplicate. One was gold and one was wood. Well, the whole thing was made out of wood, but it was overlaid in gold. All right. Come on, Hebrew. Let's get it.
Verse 3. And when Sophanim saw her pregnancy, she was ashamed and embarrassed. And she hid herself during all the days until she gave birth. And not one of the people knew about it. And when 282 days had been completed, and the day of the birth had begun to approach, and Ner remembered his wife, and he called her to himself in his house, so that he might converse with her. And Sophanim came to Ner, her husband, and behold, she was pregnant.
She was what?
Pregnant.
Wow, she's pregnant, right? Go ahead.
And the day appointed for giving birth was drawing near. And Ner saw her, and he became very ashamed.
He became what?
Very ashamed.
What are you ashamed for? Why? Come on.
And he said to her, what is this that you have done, O wife? And why have you disgraced me in front of the face of these people?
See?
And now,
go ahead.
Depart from me.
He like, woman, get away from me. You didn't disgrace me in front of all these people. How are you pregnant? And I've been officiating before the Most High's altar all these days, 280 some days. I've been officiating before the Most High's altar. I come back, I call you to my house, and you pregnant. Get away from me, right? Go ahead.
Depart from me and go where you began the disgrace of your womb. Hey, boy. That's that old, hey, man, go back there and mess with that nigga you mess with. You know what I'm talking about? Dang, boy, you got that foot game out there.
If Shiloh Williams, if you want to know the rules of the order of Aaron, start in the book of Leviticus. Start in Leviticus, the 4th chapter, read on up to like the 17th chapter. You're going to see orders or rules for administration in the Most High's temple. Different sacrifices that need to be brought for different reasons. During the Day of Atonement, daily sacrifices, what the Most High accept and what he don't. You understand? And that's under the order of Aaron was officiating the old covenant. The new covenant is officiated by the order of Melchizedek. Go back and watch all our classes we've been doing over the new covenant. I mean, as of late, that's all we've been doing. And showing how it's a greater covenant, greater promises, greater everything. All right. Come on, Hebrew.
And now depart from me and go where you began the disgrace of your womb.
Yeah. So
that I might not defile my hand on account of you.
Yeah. See, so I might not what?
Bust your head.
I'm bust your head to the white meat woman. What you doing pregnant? And I ain't touched you.
Boy,
I don't want to defile my hand because of you. Go ahead, Doc. Let's get it.
So bust a lot.
Like to show you where his mind was at. All right, go ahead. And y'all, this is Noah's brother. Noah had a brother named N-I-R, Ner. All right, go ahead, bro.
And sin in front of the face of YAHUDAHS.
Yeah.
And so Fanim spoke to Ner, her husband, saying, "Oh my Lord." Oh, there you go.
Come on.
Okay. Behold, it is the time of my old age, and the day of my death has arrived. I do not understand how my menopause and barrenness of my womb have been reversed.
She's like, look, I'm an old woman. I'm about to die. I don't know how I'm pregnant. I don't know how. Just like Elizabeth, right? Just like Sarah. Go ahead. And y'all remember, this is before the flood. All right, go ahead.
And Ner did not believe his wife. And for a second time, he said to her, "Depart from me, or else I might assault you."
Hey, boy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, beyond pissed. Understandable. Go ahead.
And committed sin in front of the face of the Most High. And it came to pass when Ner had spoken to his wife, Sophanim, that Sophanim fell down at Ner's feet and died.
You see? It's showing you got to be careful how you speak, brothers.
She showed
certain things you can say, boy. I'm telling you, you can send somebody into a bout of depression. Or if your words strike hard enough, somebody can die behind it. You know what I'm saying? She straight died. He thinking she done did. She been out her little hot little mama. She like, no, this is not the case.
Menopause and barren.
Remember, y'all, this is before the flood. This woman got pregnant without intercourse. Do we understand this? You see the parallel between what's going on with this Melchizedek and the Messiah. All right, go ahead.
Ner was extremely distressed. And he said in his heart, "Could this have happened because of my word? Since by word and thought a person can sin in front of the face of YAHUDAHS." There I go again. By word
or thought, right?
And thought.
That's right.
So he was speaking spiritual things. That's Melchizedek order.
That's right. That's right.
Now,
OMW, you never heard this before, huh? This is out the Dead Sea Scrolls, or it's in the Pseudepigrapha for now, but this was out the Dead Sea Scrolls. Last day prophecies of Melchizedek, and it's going to, before we get to the last day prophecy, it's talking about the first Melchizedek, the one that was named Melchizedek, born before the flood. It ain't saying the other men weren't Melchizedek priests. You know what I'm saying? But this was the first one named this. All right, go ahead.
Now, may Elohim have mercy upon me. I know in truth in my heart that my hand was not upon her. And so I say, glory to you, O YAHUDAHS, become no one, let's read it again, because no one among mankind knows about the deed which YAHUDAHS has done.
And Ner hurried, and he shut the door of his house, and he went to Noah, his brother, and reported to him everything that had happened in connection with his wife. And Noah hurried. He came with Ner, his brother. He came into Ner's house because of the death of Sophania, and they discussed between themselves how her womb was at the time of giving birth. And Noah said to Ner, "Don't let yourself be sorrowful, Ner, my brother, for the Most High today has covered up your scandal, and that nobody from the people know this. Now let us go quickly, and let us bury her secretly."
So Noah like, look, all right, she dead, but look, don't nobody know. So let's go, let's go bury her. Huh? Watch this.
And the Most High will cover up the scandal of our shame. And they placed Sophania on the bed, and they wrapped her around with black garments and shut her in the house.
Notice black garments, right? Go ahead.
Prepared for burial. They dug a grave in secret, and a child came out from the dead Sophina.
And a child came out, huh? So she's dead, and the birth still happened. The birth still happened. You talking about miraculous. Come on, Hebrew.
And he sat on the bed at her side.
He did what?
Sat on the bed at her side.
She ain't have no goo goo gaga, baby.
He
No,
was
he
sitting up.
sitting up.
Had you a whole grown little nigga. Whole grown little niglet. Boy.
That boy said, little nigga.
Y'all ain't about to bury me.
Got me messed up.
Yeah, got you a whole adolescent around this deal. All right, go ahead, Doc.
And Noah and Ner came in to bury Sophanim, and they saw the child sitting beside the dead Sophanim,
Yeah.
and wiping his clothing. And
what?
His
and
what?
wiping his clothing.
Dang.
Garment?
And Noah and Ner were very terrified with a great fear.
Man, and this little Hebrew got on clothes.
That boy was born and went and made him some good. That boy was a Hebrew stitcher.
Yeah. He said, yeah, Hebrew stitcher light up. This little Hebrew done went and made him some clothes and everything.
Let's call it her player.
That's crazy. Yeah. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Because the child was fully developed physically like a 3-year-old.
Well, like a who?
Like a 3-year-old.
So this mean he basically was someone that was what, weaned off the tit. He came out already weaned off the tit. Wow. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
And he spoke with his lips, and he blessed the Most High. And Noah and Ner looked at him, and behold, the badge of priesthood was on his chest.
He had something on his chest, right? If you look at it, I mean, you could either say that was the ephod, the breastplate, or maybe he had a certain mark on his actual chest or something like that. But the way it's looking, it looked like that was like a breastplate that was on him, because remember it said he was clothed. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And it was glorious in appearance. And Noah and Ner said, behold, Elohim is renewing the priesthood from blood related to us, just as he pleases. And Noah and Ner hurried, and they washed the child, and they dressed him in the garments of priesthood, and they gave him the holy bread, and he ate it. And they called his name Melchizedek.
Y'all see this? First Melchizedek was born before the first one named Melchizedek, even though the priesthood come from the heavens. But guess what? They straight named him that. This is before the flood. How many of us knew this? You see, so when the brother was saying that, I ain't the one to say he is or not. He was quoting from this right here, because we about to get into the prophecy, the last day prophecy about a Melchizedek, not about Messiah, who's the high priest over the order in the heavens. You understand? And we all know the Messiah is not coming back to die. Keep that in mind. All right. All right, come on, Hebrew. Let's get it.
And Noah and Ner lifted up the body of Sophanim, and divested her of the black garments, and they washed her, and they clothed her in exceptional bright garments.
No, hallelujah, Shekinah. This ain't even Abraham ain't even around. This is before the flood. Abraham lived after the flood. We gonna see what happened to this priest right here. You know what I'm saying? Before the flood came, you're gonna see exactly what happened to him. You feel me? That was a whole nother Melchizedek priest. If you get into the book of Joshua, that was Shem, actually. That was actually Shem. All right, go ahead, Hebrew. Let's get it.
And they built a shrine for her. Noah and Ner.
This is the second book of Enoch. The second book of Enoch, not Enoch chapter 2. Second book of Enoch, chapter 71. If you look it up online, it's edited. You got, if you want it, you got to go get the Old Testament pseudepigrapha, volume 1, and read the second book of Enoch, chapter 71. You'll see exactly what it is. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
Noah and Ner and Melchizedek came, and they buried her publicly. And Noah said to his brother Ner, look after this child in secret until the time, because people will become treacherous in all the earth, and they will begin to turn away from Yahweh. And having become totally ignorant, they will put him to death. And then Noah went out to his own place.
So prophesying about the evil that's coming, right? That's where you at. Yeah,
And
now we coming up to the prophecies coming soon. Go ahead.
And great lawlessness began to become abundant over all the earth in the days of Ner.
Mm.
And Ner began to worry excessively, especially about the child, saying,
Mm.
miserable, how miserable it is for me, eternal Yahweh, that in my days of lawlessness has begun to become abundant over the earth.
Come on.
And I realize how much near our end is, and over all the earth, on account of lawlessness of the people. And now, the Most High, what is the vision about this child?
See, so he's like, man, look, since the end is here, why was I allowed to have a child? Or why was, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us think like that today. Like, man, this world is going to hell in a handbasket. Why have children? So he's asking about the child. If the child is a miracle sent by you, you understand, what was the purpose? Right? Go ahead.
And what is his destiny? And what will I do for him? Is it possible that he too will be joined with us in the destruction? And Yahweh heeded Ner and appeared to him in a night vision. And he said to him,
okay, now the Most High is saying this to him. All right, listen closely. Come on.
Ner, the great lawlessness which has come about on the earth among the multitudes, which I shall not tolerate. And behold, I desire now to send out a great destruction onto the earth, and everything that stands on the earth shall perish.
Remember, this destruction is about the flood. All right, during the time of Noah, y'all, we are right around Genesis the 6th chapter, Genesis the 7th chapter. That's when all this is taking place. All right, go ahead.
But concerning the child, don't be anxious, Ner, because in a short while I shall send my archangel Michael.
We read about him in Daniel the 12th chapter. Right? Go ahead.
And he will take the child.
And he will what?
And he will take the child.
Just like if that sounds too far-fetched, remember in the book of Jude, it said that Michael was disputing over the body of Moses. He came and took Moses' body, right? So this shouldn't be too far-fetched. If you believe what Michael did in the book of Jude, why you can't believe this? All right, come on out.
And put him in the paradise of Edom.
And who?
And put him in the paradise of Edom.
Yeah.
In the paradise where Adam was formerly for 7 years.
It's showing you that was a whole nother dimension for the most part. A whole nother realm of existence. All right. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
Having heaven open all the time up until when he sinned.
So where he was, heaven was opened up until the time he went off. All right, go ahead.
And this child will not perish along with those who are perishing in this generation, as I have revealed.
See, so this Melchizedek ain't gonna die. I'm gonna send my archangel Michael to come grab him and place him in paradise. He ain't gonna be destroyed with this wicked generation. All right, go ahead.
So that Melchizedek will be the priest to all holy priests, and I will establish him so that he will be the head of the priests of the future.
Go ahead.
And Ner arose from his sleep and blessed the Most High, who had appeared to him, saying, Blessed be Yahweh, the Elohim of my fathers, who has told me how he had made a great priest in my day, in the womb of Saphanim, my wife, because I had no child in this tribe who might become the great priest. But this is my son and your servant.
So he called that his son, even though it wasn't his son. Blessed him when he rose up from sleep, like, oh, okay, that's what it is then. All right, go ahead.
But this is my son and your servant, and you are the great power. Therefore, honor him together with your servant and great priest, with Sit and Enos and Rusai and Amalam and Prasadam and Malali and Sarah Ka and Arsan and Alim and Enoch and Methuselah and me, your servant near.
Mm.
And behold, Melchizedek will be the head of the 13 priests who existed before.
See, so the priest that will before this child was born, he's saying that priest right there is the head of all them names he just named and butchered when he was naming them. Although all those priests is saying that the child that was that came out of Sophanim is considered that priest, the head priest over all them that were before him. You know what I'm saying? Adam's line. All right, rules of Aaron. Who are those honoring me? Leviticus chapter 4 through chapter 17. If you want to know about briefly about the order of Aaron. All right. So we're saying that little joker, that little Hebrew, that little priest that came out, you know what I'm saying, that was 3 years old. You understand? The Most High told him that he would be the head over all the priests that existed before him. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
And
Are
behold,
these the 24 elders? There's definitely a parallel, my sister. You got 24 courses of priests in First Chronicles, the 24th chapter, that officiate under Aaron, or the order of Aaron. Aaron is the high priest, and there's 24 courses of lesser priests under him. And they all got different administrations. Some like the incense altar, some like the menorah, some put out the showbread, some are over the pools of lava, some over the altar of burnt offering. They all got different administration of jobs they do. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
And afterwards, in the last generation, there will be another Melchizedek.
Listen to this. There will be a who?
Another Melchizedek.
In the last generation, there will be another Melchizedek. Now, when we first read this right out the gate, like Messiah, right? Go ahead.
The first of 12 priests. And the last will be the head of all, a great archpriest, the word and power of Yah, who will perform miracles greater and more glorious than all the previous ones. He, Melchizedek, will be priest and king in the place Akuzan.
Akuzam, some say Aksam, Akuzan. You feel me? Some saying based off research that may be Ethiopia for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Just look it up, try to get you some understanding behind it. All right, Akuzan. All right, he should be king and priest in this place called Akuzan. All right, this ain't Jerusalem. This ain't Jerusalem. All right, now watch this. Come on.
That is to say, in the center of the earth, where Adam was created, and there will be his final grave.
His what?
And there will be his final grave.
Now, trip off that. Now, if that's about Messiah, Messiah did not die and was not buried in no grave in no Axum or Kuzan when he was here, right? And he definitely ain't coming back to die. He coming back to reign and rule forever. So the question is, who is that talking about? You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't here to tell you it's the elder that was here. No, that ain't my job. You feel me? But if this prophecy is true, it applies to somebody. That's the point. That's the point. All right. And Messiah ain't coming back to die. And when he died the first time, that was in Jerusalem, not in Akuzan. You feel me? And it says he will be king and priest. Messiah never said as king, even though he is king, but he never said as king in no place called Akuzan. Or if you say Akuzan is Jerusalem, Herod was sitting as king in Jerusalem. You see, so all of all of that, when we talk about that last Melchizedek priest, it don't add up because Messiah didn't sit as king and priest in Jerusalem, and you dig, and he didn't die in no spot called Akuzan or Axum, some people are saying. You see, and he ain't coming back to die. So now, either you accept the prophecy or you don't. You understand? But if this prophecy is real, it has to apply to someone. You say, well, ain't that funny looking elder that was here the other day? Okay, whatever. You hurting my feelings. All right, whatever. Maybe it ain't. You dig? But if it ain't, it still has to apply to somebody. That's the point. That's the point. And again, many brothers have never read that. They've never read the last day prophecies of Melchizedek and how, you know what I'm saying, will be a great priest that rise up, before the return of the Messiah, but he would die. You know what I'm saying? That he would actually die. So, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to go with a few of that. Finish reading it on down too, because it give a little more understanding.
And in connection with the archpriest, it is written how he also will be buried there, where the center of the earth is.
Mm-hmm.
Just as Adam also buried his own son there, Abel, whom his brother Cain murdered. For he lay for 3 years unburied until he saw a bird called jackdaw, how it buried its own young. I know that great confusion has come, and in confusion this generation will come to an end, and everyone will perish, except that Noah, my brother, will be preserved, and afterward there will be a planting from his tribe, and there will.
I mean, you can just end it right there for real. Okay. Finish the thought. Finish the thought. Yeah, you might as well finish it on off. That's the end of it right there.
And there will be other people, and there will be another Melchizedek, the head of priests, reign over the people, and performing the liturgy for the Most High.
Yeah, the liturgy means basically officiating before the altar. All right. We just got word too about young Sammy Jr. May the Most High have mercy on the soul. May the Most High comfort the family of Sam Stanley Sr. and Sister Jasmine Renee. You understand? Faith was he that called you, though. Stand strong. Death is never an easy thing. So we as your family at here honoring humility and worldwide, we here for you. If y'all need anything, you know what I'm saying? And we got it. It's yours. Believe that, know that. All right. So I just want to show that that's actually what the elder was referring to when he was going into Melchizedek. And he was like, who else doing this work? You know, I know that rattled. I know that rattled a few people, man. I knew it was gonna be a rattling. It did. But the whole point is there is a last day prophecy on Melchizedek. That you know what I'm saying, that had nothing to do with Mashiach. Mashiach is the high priest over that order. You understand? But this one is talking about will be one that will come and raise up before the Messiah return. And he'll do miracles and works in the earth. You understand? But he would be killed. He would die. His grave would be in Akuzan, what some say Axum. And it's crazy because the first country mentioned in the Bible is Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? Genesis, we'll talk about the Garden of Eden and the rivers and the capacity of the land of Ethiopia. Now, it ain't too far-fetched to understand that.
That's where you got a guy.
All right. Or where it was saying where Abel was buried at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Makes sense. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Blood of a priest.
Initiation is reincarnation. Then I wouldn't go that far. Regeneration is more like resurrection, but the spirit of our ancient forefathers can reside on you. All right. The spirit of our forefathers definitely can reside on you. So sect of the Nazarenes, I never read it, Aki. Yeah, I know. A lot of brothers ain't never read that. You know what I'm saying? Star Trek hand sign at the beginning. Those the Star Trek hand sign, that's the ancient. If you get into I ain't got the fossilized customs with me. Even Lou White and fossilized customs, the ancient Levitical signs for blessing. You know what I'm saying? Just do a little research, you'll see that that's actually where they get it from. The Star Trek signs. Actually get that. Those are ancient. When they talk about you read number 6, what is that? 24 to 26. The Aaronic blessing. When the Levites had to lift their hands up, you know what I'm saying? They held their hands a certain way. But that takes some research. Just look up the Levitical hand signs for blessing. And you'll start seeing the Star Trek hand signs and be like, dang, that's where they straight get that from us. You know, but that's why he was doing that. Say Mally touch on the people before Adam. You know, that really, I mean, that's a topic that's up for debate. We actually have a class. That's actually something that's actually been taught around here for a while. Daniel, well, I ain't gonna say his name, but it's an elder that always taught that there was a world before Adam. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't the first time I heard that. You know what I'm saying? I've heard elders around here actually say that there was a world before Adam and there was a flood before Noah's flood. The actual heathens call it the gap theory. If you typed it in Google, the gap theory. You know what I'm saying? The whole premise is the Most High never made anything without form and void. You know what I'm saying? So the difference between Genesis 1 and Genesis 1 and 2, there's a theory out there that there was a destruction, and then the Most High replenished and refilled it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like when Noah came off the boat, refill, be fruitful, multiply, and refill, replenish the earth. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you know, that ain't the first time I heard that actually. And actually, we actually got a class on the channel once Yaki came around, and you know, got some understanding from different lost books or whatever. Like in the same Enoch, it tell you that Satan ruled 3 separate times. He ruled. Grab that second Enoch, chapter 30. He ruled once before paradise. How was he ruling before paradise? During paradise and after paradise. Yeah. So there was a world before then, and a lot of people believe that's the world where the dinosaurs was at. All right. If you want to get more into it, there's a book called Urantia, Urantia. I actually got the book. It's thick. It's about 1,000 pages deep too. So it'll go into different, you know what I'm saying, understandings. And again, everything you read, y'all, you're not supposed to believe everything you read now. All right. Certain things you're going to read and you're going to be like, no, I can't accept that. That sounds crazy as all get out. Some things you can be like, oh, okay, that's deep. I ain't never tripped off that. You know what I'm saying? Chew the meat, spit the bones out though. You know what I'm saying? Dig. And also, you know, once again, we done kept it solid with y'all all these years. At least give us the honor of a phone call or email. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Second Enoch, I think it's chapter, I believe it's like chapter 30. Yep, should be right. He healed from his height. That's where he got cast down. Yep. The second Enoch go in, you'll be reading about the world before Adam and Eve. In certain cases, the war in heaven. He might place his throne high in cloud. Man, hold on. I read that sucker in there somewhere. I want y'all to hear this. That's 30 now. Come out there how this clothing for the criminal. You would think it'd be right up in her because it's talking about how he got hurled down. Yeah. Maybe in 30. I think I got it underlined, brother. Yeah, that's something we brought out too, because I remember I came out with that class and brothers caught feelings over that. Oh, nigga, you nigga teaching. And I'm like, bro, it said right here in this Enoch that you know, Satan was ruling the world before ruling a world or a dominion before paradise. What's up with that? Man, if I got it back here, I think that's underlined in my one I got at home. Let me go back. We gotta find it, man. We done spoke on it. We gotta find it. Dig.
We'll get back to you.
I want to find this. Y'all got me messed up.
Y'all me.
I hate to say stuff and can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just give your brother a second. Work with me. But yeah.
Yaki Awake said 2nd Enoch 6 and 9.
Yaki, let me see. Find my brother.
69, excuse me, page 204.
Chapter 69. All right, that's what I'm talking about. See, I wasn't that far. That ain't that far from the MELCHIZEDEK one. All right, 2nd Enoch, chapter 69. All right, man. What verse we talking about, brother?
Page 204.
Page 204. Okay. It's good to have your brothers. 204. Probably up top. Right here. Bang. That's why you my brother, Aki. What I'm talking about. You know, sometimes we you know, sometimes we misfire around here, man. All right, right here. All right, 2nd Enoch, chapter 69. With the heavens were of old.
Heavens were of old.
Heavens were of old. Yeah. Him and Uriel did
Yeah.
that. That's when Yaki didn't have his long.
That's when he had that's when he had twisties.
Yeah.
All right, so start right here, bro.
Verse 24.
And the people turn right here, and the people turned away, and just read on down.
All right.
Yeah, so that's something else too that the elder was talking about. Yeah, that's back when Yaki had twisties, man. Twisties. Shout out to my brother, man. Love that brother. So the word that what he was talking about in the world before Adam and how people may have been of different colors. You know what I'm saying? Green and violet and all that. And the Martians have landed. I know that threw a lot of people for they were like, oh my God, nigga, what? This nigga sound like some straight Bill Nye the Science guy. Man, you got to, I see you. You got to walk outside. You start doing this.
We got to be hospitable, Valley, but dang, man.
But he going on. You dig? But there's evidence that there was a world before Adam. You know what I'm saying? That Adam, you know what I'm saying, and Eve was actually birthed in the middle of a war. You dig? Again, you can get on Google, type in the gap theory in Genesis, and you're going to get a whole rundown. They can compare it with Jeremiah, the 4th chapter, and you will see the same words, tohu and bohu, for without form and void.
And he don't make that.
All right? Most I don't make nothing without form and void.
Right.
You dig? So that's the whole thing. You dig? So right here, more proof that there was a world before Adam. How is Satan ruling anything before paradise? Before Adam and them was put in paradise, what was he ruling? Let's read it. 2nd Enoch chapter 69. Right on, Aki. Good looking, Hebrew.
And then the people turned away from the Most High, and they began to be envious one against another. And the people went to war against people, and race rose up against race, and struggled and insulted one another. And insulted one another. Sound familiar right now, don't it, that boy? Yeah, they still doing it.
It's still going on. You see all the actions of Slick Willie, the serpent, still busy today, man.
Yeah, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be when the Son of Man comes.
Yeah. Now watch this. Come on.
Even if the lips were the same, nevertheless, the heart choose different things. For the devil became ruler for the third time.
The devil became ruler for what?
For the third time.
Y'all, this is right before the flood, y'all. These are actions leading up right before the flood. They say he became ruler a third time. Come on.
The first was before paradise.
Ask yourself if there wasn't a world or an existence before Adam and Eve, what was he ruling before paradise? If it all started there, what was he ruling then? Yeah. Come on.
The second time was in paradise.
In paradise, because what? Adam and Eve, what? They turned their back on the code of the laws of the Most High and yielded to the adversary. So by default, they gave him rulership. Come on.
The third time was after paradise.
Yeah.
And continued right up to the flood.
Yeah. After paradise. Why? Because man became more and more increasingly wicked. The name of the video is called The Heavens Were of Old. Matter of fact, Yaki just posted in the chat. Y'all check that out.
Yeah, you gotta go back 4 or 5 years for that.
Yeah, that's back when he had twisties. Yeah, 2nd Enoch chapter 69. What verses you read, bro?
Verse 23
on down
to 26.
To like 26. Read that. You feel me? So that's what the elder was going into. And if y'all want some more like in-depth detail about it, was the name of the book is Your Rancher. And again, y'all, don't get any of this stuff thinking that Mally and them believe everything in it. No. Please, I done kept it solid with y'all for too long. You know what I'm saying? If you got a question, just call me or email me like, man, what is he talking about? Some green and yellow and polka dot people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But this to show y'all that there are writings out here about that. All right, so the name of the book is Your Rancher. You know. But you gotta chew the meat, spit the bones out, man. Chew the meat, spit the bones. You're not going to believe everything in there. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Some of this stuff is crazy. I'm like, what? Nah, get on somewhere. I ain't ready to receive that. That sounds nuts. All right. Your rancher. That's right, Yaki. Only a fool believes everything he reads. Ain't that one of the mansion worlds? One of the mansion worlds he's saying was Yarushim. You dig? But that's all in Nabi book too. You know what I'm saying? He got some, but a lot of the stuff that you can find in his book, you can find in the Urantia as well, amongst the Enochs and all that extra. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check that on out when y'all get a chance. Urantia actually is a word for earth in that book. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be cool. We got some extended teachings on the Messiah, the Melchizedek priesthood in the Far East, and that's how you see a lot of different like similarities, a lot of similarities between a lot of Far East religions and all that. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing a whole bunch of different you know what I'm saying, similarities. Malachi, bro, I've been calling you all weekend. What number you calling? Who is Laurice Clark? You been calling me? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I get with you. Let's go ahead and I guess email me again. My bad. Please forgive me. It was a very jam-packed weekend. It was very jam-packed the whole entire week, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all read that. It's some good information, man. Chew the meat, spit the bones out. Whatever don't sit right with your spirit, be like, I can't get with that. That sound nuts. Because you're going to read something that sound crazy as all get out. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, what? That sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we just wanted to clear up a few things. You know what I'm saying? Down to what's called the Shield of David. Down to are there any more prophets? We read the last day prophecy of Melchizedek as well, and that one ain't talking about Messiah because he ain't coming back to what? Die. He's not coming back to die. So let's talk about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying that it ain't the elder that was heard, then it still got to be fulfilled by somebody. That's the whole point. And the question is, and more than likely you're gonna be looking at him crazy too. Because what man did the Most High send that the people didn't have a problem with? Think about that. Everybody the Most High sent to us, we had a problem with. Because we think as the children of the Most High that whoever the Most High chooses got to pass our own personal emotional barometer. Or our own little checklist. Negro, what you feel don't mean nothing. What I feel don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? If the Most High called him, he called him. The only thing you can do is examine the work. If the work match up with what he claimed, then hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Boy, I ain't getting no call from you, boy. Stop it. I seen Shaul after class on the Shabbat. You get no call about me and Shaul called you. Negro, you ain't called me. Yo, I'm talking about he called me. Yeah, you been milly mouthing, boy. Yeah, I already know. And look, there ain't nobody even gotta tell me. I've known you so long. I feel when you huffing and puffing.
That's what he do.
I feel when you huffing and puffing.
You know, I can't wait till you get on.
Yeah, come on home and get tore out the frame. Let's finish it off. Matthew 11, 1-6. Matthew 11, 1-6. Me and Shaul been calling you since when? So what you trying to do? You three-waying me now? Since when you ain't called me? Busy going to and fro. I smell you when you huffing and puffing, boy. Don't even get me started. You dig? I hear you over there riding with the Dark Lord and them. The same ones that said your elevator don't go to the top. Yeah, I know. Me Matthew 11. Let's do like 1-6 and close on out. All praise and glory now to the Most High.
Matthew chapter 11, verse 1. And it came to pass when Yahushua had made an end of commanding his 12 disciples, he departed thence to teach and to preach in their cities. And when Yachanan had heard in the prison the works of Hamashiach, he sent two of his disciples, and he said unto him, art thou he that should come?
Art thou he that what?
Should come.
Right.
Or do we look for another?
Or do we what?
Or do we look for another?
Are you the one that should come, or do we look for another? They're asking, are you the one that the prophecies point to? Or should we be looking for someone else? All right. Come on, Hebrew.
Yahushua answered and said unto them, go and show Yachanan again those things which ye do hear and see.
See, so what he say? Go show John the things you heard and see, which you can testify. My job ain't to defend no man coming around here talking about here, whatever. Whoever you claim you are, your work should follow. Put it that way. You dig? And as brethren, watch who you put your mouth on, man. Because if it's of the Most High, you find yourself fighting with the Most High and get put down. You know what I'm saying? You disagree, you just disagree. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and reason together, throw a few scriptures back and forth and keep it moving. You dig? But you can't be doing what Satan did to get kicked out the kingdom and think you in the truth, talking about you going to war. No, you ain't. You just being entertained. You being sniffed. That's it. Go ahead, Hebrew. Let's get it.
The blind receive their sight, and the lame walk. The lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear.
Do you hear what he said? He quoted with the work. Start over again with that.
The blind receiving their sight.
Come on.
And the lame walk.
Come on.
The lepers are cleansed. And the deaf hear.
Come on.
The dead are raised up.
Woo.
And the poor have the gospel preached to them.
Boy, named off the work. Go tell John what you heard and see, and name the work that was getting done. You see, our job ain't to defend nobody. We ain't have to defend the Mashiach. The Mashiach work speak for himself or for itself. Come on now.
And he blessed, and blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
So that's what it is right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Other than that, I heard a few whispering about, being holy name rollers. Yes, there's power and authority in the name of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh, period, in the story. You understand? And I ain't telling you what I just read. I'm telling you that what we done put into practice, even as of late, and the testimonies just coming in. And that's all glory to him, man. That means not only that he lived, but that he ruled, he reigns. You understand? We got authority over the kingdom of darkness, man. Flat out. We have authority over the kingdom of darkness. Believe it, claim it, and own it. You understand? And through the power of Yod-Heh, that's a powerful vibration. And Yahushua, his son, which means the deliverance or salvation of Yah. You dig? So other than that, you know what I'm saying? Anybody trying to diss the name of the Most High, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. And if you think it's a game, go ahead and hit the email right here in the description box and type in there, I want to see proof, and it'll be right in your email. Testimony from brothers and sisters as of late as June the 28th this year, all the way down to a few days ago. Of the Most High making moves, devils being cast out and people being healed. You understand? The work that was commanded to do. And y'all, it's never, I'm gonna say it again, ain't no bragging. I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts. I'm stating what it is that was commanded to get done, what it is that we done read, and what it is that we done applied. And y'all, real thingness. So anybody trying to make a joke about the name of the Almighty or them vibrations that we putting out, or the divine attributes of the Most High, tell them watch their mouth or catch the fade. How about that? By the Most High. Stop playing. That's our problem as a people. We run our mouth about things we don't have no clue about. You dig? And stop putting your mouths on each other, man. Stop talking bad about one another. You disagree, to reason with the brother or sister and keep it pushing. You understand? Because you could be in violation of what? Blaspheming the Holy Spirit. Because if the Most High is working through that brother or sister, and you over here jaw-jacking, you dig? Like they did with Mashiach after he did a mighty work. You dig? They thought they was talking about him, but they was talking about the spirit in him. And that was blaspheming the Ruach HaKodesh. So watch your mouth. Stay low out here, man. And give all glory, honor, and praises to the Most High. That's forever right. Live his son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. Stay low. You understand? And fight. The scriptures say, resist the devil and he'll flee. Fight that insatiable lust to talk bad about your people, man. Talk bad about brothers and sisters out here getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together for it. Top start getting hit. People dying every day out here. And here you go jaw-jacking. Running your mouth. Jaw-jacking, pulling on your cancer stick. Stop it, man. Stop it. You feel me? If you can do better then. How about that? And if brothers done kept it solid with you all these years, at least, you know what? Give them the honor of a phone call, man, or email or something. Let's rap. Let's rap. You know what I'm saying? And leave it at that. Stop getting so emotional, man. How about that? Hey, we about to pray on out, Nee. Let's get her done. All praise and glory. Now I hope that helped y'all. You feel me?
So we ain't following, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, be no kid. No, we follow Hamashiach, Yahoo, sure. I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the life.
All right, you know that.
And look, and everybody locally know that. Being so weak. Well, you know why? Because you looking for something to be off. That's what you really wanted to be, so you can get in your Jerry Springer and Ricky Lake mode. That's what you want. That's what you want. You ain't checking no track records. You ain't saying, nah, man, I've been solid. What you mean? What you mean, nah, I ain't hollered at him. You nah. Nuh-uh. That ain't what it is. Brother can't even get the benefit of the doubt. Dang. The hell what you mean? You dig? Come on, we follow Hamashiach. He, look, by his blood, by his stripes, we are healed. You understand? When you plead the blood of a Mashiach and someone need to be healed or a demon need to be cast out, it's through the blood, the shed blood of Yahushua, who was murdered 2,000 years ago, resurrected 2,000 years ago, ascended 2,000 years ago, and is currently sitting at the right hand of the Father in the heavens right now. And you ain't never heard nothing different. You dig? And on the real, I invited everybody to come on down and ask questions. Let's get it. Sometimes it's good to, you know, sharpen swords. Throw a little something up in them. See if what you really believe, or you just been coat-telling all these years. Yeah, real thing this. You did, but keep it solid, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so feeble-minded because you want something to be what it ain't. All right, let's get on about it here. Hey, neat, man. Let's go ahead and pray, man. All praise and glory now to the Most High.
That's right.
The only creator and possessor of all things. Forever live his anointed, beloved Son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. And yes, the name of the Most High is a strong tower. And we're going to keep using it.
Yeah.
No matter who don't like it. Real thing this. I went, oh, man, dang, he got a little amp. Man, look, y'all ain't saying none of that to the other side, man. Negroes can slander and run their mouth all day long, and you think it's all funny. Ooh.
You hear what they say?
I don't care nothing about what nobody else got to say. What work they doing? I don't care nothing about what nobody else got going on. Don't matter. You feel me? Are we doing what the Messiah commanded us to do? Yea and nay. I heard what some mumble mouth Negro said, who I heard stealing lessons from heathens. Yeah. And you know why, man? Catch the fade. It's all good. It's all good. Sometimes brothers got to get down like that. Man, that brother back there probably counting sheep, man. I don't know what's wrong with that Hebrew. No, good. All right, y'all. We about to pray on out. You know what I'm saying? It's the prayer hour anyway in Yerushalayim. Let's get it done. I'll praise you, glory now. Let me put some water in this deal real quick. Hold on. I'll get you a swig of some water, y'all. Now you're going off, man.
I was gonna go with the spirit, man. I would choose some man. You know, yes, sir.
Hallelujah. All right. Let's get it done. Abino! Shabbat Shemayim! Yikadesh! Shimka! Tabo! Malkuteka! Yeah, I say! Ratzonka! Kabashamayim! Kane! Baret! Etlakim! Kukenu! Tanglanu! Hayo! Uslaklanu! Oh! Kataenu! Kamo! Shelsoki! Gam! Anaknu! Lakotin! Lanu! Wa'o! Tabienu! Lide! Nisayo! Ki! In! Kotzenu! Min hara! Kilaka! Hamamlaka! Wahabura! Wahati Beret! La Ome! Olamin! Amen! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Praise the mighty our Father in heaven. heaven.
In heaven.
Holy is your name.
Holy is your name.
May your kingdom come.
May your kingdom come.
And your will be done.
And your will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us.
And forgive us.
Our sins.
Our sins.
As we also. Have forgiven those.
Have forgiven those.
Who sinned against us.
Who sinned against us.
And lead us not.
And lead us not.
Into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From the evil one.
From the evil one.
For yours is the kingdom.
For yours is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever.
And ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah. Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El Yod.
El
Bring down.
Bring down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power.
Let your power.
And your mind.
And your mind.
Live. In us.
In us.
Forever.
Forever.
Ba'Hashem.
Ba'Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El Yod.
El
Bring down.
Bring down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power.
Let your power.
And your mind.
And your mind.
Live.
In
us.
In us.
Forever.
Forever.
Ba'Hashem.
Ba'Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El Yod.
El
Bring down.
Bring down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power.
Let your power.
And your mind.
And your mind.
Live.
In
us.
In us.
Forever.
Forever.
Ba'Hashem.
Ba'Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El Yod.
El
Bring down.
Bring down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power.
Let your power.
And your mind.
And your mind.
Live.
In
us.
In us.
Forever.
Forever.
Ba'Hashem.
Ba'Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El Yod.
El
Bring down.
Bring down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power.
Let your power.
And your mind.
And your mind.
Live.
In
us.
In us.
Forever.
Forever.
Ba'Hashem.
Ba'Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El Yod.
El
Bring down.
Bring down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power.
Let your power.
And your mind.
And your mind.
Live.
In
us.
us.
Forever.
Forever.
Ba'Hashem.
Ba'Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yod Hey Wav Hey.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
El Yod.
El
Bring down.
Bring down.
Your Ruach.
Your Ruach.
HaKodesh.
HaKodesh.
Let your power.
Let your power.
And your mind.
And your mind.
Live.
In
us.
In us.
Forever.
Forever.
Ba'Hashem.
Ba'Hashem.
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach.
Yahushua.
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 Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah. Yahoo! Yeah! Long live the king. Real thing this. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
I just want to say this, y'all. You put your hands on me, I'm calling my eye on you, man. I'm telling you that now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know now. You understand me?
Man, ain't nobody talking about nothing. Ain't nobody talking about catching no fade around here, man. You know what time it is. Hallelujah. Praise the glory now to the Most High. On the creator and possessor of all things. Yeah, all good. Yeah, I feel like you went through a workout in it, boy.
Yes,
Put some
sir.
seasoning on them prayers. Again, condolences to the family of Sam Stanley and Jasmine Renee. May our young nephew rest in Abraham's bosom. You know what I'm saying? All praises, all glory, all honor to the Almighty, on the creator and possessor of all things. Y'all stay focused out here. Remember, y'all, the wars with the adversary, not with each other.
Right.
You feel me? I pray we able to clear up a few things because a few mumble mouth Negroes got feeble in the mind, but it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? At least afford us the honor of a phone call or email or something. You know what I'm saying? If you local, pull up.
Yeah, you know where I'm at.
It's all good. All right, until the next time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Please, let's link up tomorrow. You email me, I'm gonna try to get with you. I should be able to go ahead and link up with you tomorrow. Laurice Clark. You know what I'm saying? Again, hit that email. You know what I'm saying? Just to wrap, and I'm coming to you. Just give me time. I'm trying to get to you. You know what I'm saying? We get to each other, chop it up, and let's get it done. All right, forever live the King. We ain't got long to the fall of Babylon. Know the peace and love of the Most High in your mind, desired in your heart, and fulfilled in your body. Our wars with the adversary, not with each other. Strap up, back up, y'all.
Yo.
Yeah, real thing is.